Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Doors to Divinity, episode 9, I believe. Yes, episode 9. All right, so last time we left off, you guys had gone to the pig man's village in the swamp. You destroyed the pig man, and you also destroyed the infant savant, which was being held in an enchanted cage. You learned that the necromancer, Galmar, who is a servant of Rin the Nightwalker, a deity in your realm, was trying to use the pigman. He had sort of given him a job to find a vessel to reincarnate Rin. And so the pigman found this infant. You don't know where he stole the infant from, but he created an enchantment that was trying to grow the infant so that Rin could one day manifest himself into this baby. So sadly, you destroyed the baby and its cage, and the pigman, which you also learned was
sadly.
Well, kind of. It was a baby, you know.
I'm not sad.
It was a baby that was gonna be the vessel for an evil deity.
True.
Yeah,
true.
he's evil. You need to die.
Not really.
True,
just
true,
a baby.
No attempt was made to save the baby. Let it be known.
Well, I mean, it looked clearly evil.
It was very evil.
I'm sticking to my guns on this.
Okay.
I don't feel bad about it.
Good.
Me too.
And I won't accept any
any guilt
voice in the sky telling me that I'm supposed to be feeling guilty.
Unless it sounds like Ponck.
Of course. Then you have to listen.
Exactly. You gotta listen to Ponck.
You guys then also
think anyone on the stream has ever heard Ponck before, and maybe someday you will.
Someday, yes, he will make a visit. I would assume at some point. Last thing was you learned that the pig there was a competition between Galmar and some other attendants at a dinner party, and this pig that was on being roasted over a fire happened to be there during the meal, and Galmar was challenged to summon something, and so he raised the pig which people had been eating from and disgusted all the attendants at the dinner party, and that's how the pig gained its sentience, was from this summoning. But you guys destroyed the pig. It's no longer here. I don't think you ate it, though, did you?
Wait.
I think it turned into spores.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned into spores. That's right. So it was.
Yeah.
It's gone.
You were gonna.
You were going.
But I ate another boarman's heart. Delicious.
Oh, that's true. You did, and you turned into a werewolf.
Yep.
And
the
then you
fact
guys
that we're going to eat it but didn't is the saddest thing that happened in the campaign last time.
This is true. And then, if I recall correctly, you guys returned to the village. Bernie, the berserker, did die. You buried his body. You returned to the village, and you were confronted by a gust of wind, which entered into the royal house and announced itself as Rin the Nightwalker, in the form of spores, which created this ugly face of this elderly man. And he gave you some ominous warnings. All right, now we are traveling along the road. You've decided to return to the Underearth with the Sunstone in hopes of finding a way to destroy it.
I have another question too that might be relevant to our destination here.
Sure.
Because when we left Dongon or Dongon or whatever his name was, the
wizard.
He was saying he was talking about founding the Arcanum University.
Yes.
Where did he say where he was doing that? Is that in that Stone Town?
Stonegard?
In Stonegard. That is an ideal location. I don't think we've discussed that with him yet, though.
He didn't say. He just mentioned it. Okay.
Yeah, he just mentioned it.
So I feel like he might be. I mean, an Arcanum University sounds like a pretty good place to find somebody that's able of destroying the Sunstone. But I guess the Underearth also is, and if we don't know where the Arcanum University is or if it's been established yet, then the Underearth's probably our best lead.
Sure. We will see. I guess you didn't chat with him in the village last time. The other thing that you have are 3 new Ponck worshippers with you. An elderly man, an elderly woman, and a young, impressionable, very gullible guy. He's just kind of following at your heels, Fram.
I don't remember that from last time.
Wait, you don't
Yeah.
remember that? You don't remember Friend become Jesus?
He preached
we-
he preached to a bunch of people in the
We got a few
village.
converts.
We start a
okay.
cult. We start a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that there was a line that you liked, Jeff, where he said, "Hot diggity, yeah, I'm jazzed."
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Yep.
That was
That's
getting
right.
followers.
Okay. And now we were along the road when suddenly you spotted Outlanders that were heading south. Just as like a really quick reminder, you guys are taking the same road that you came from, just on a different path currently. Well, let me see here. Where is our map? Polania. You guys are going past the Blood Cliffs on your way to Elmwood. Now you're trying to get to the Underearth River. That's the exit that you'd taken when you previously left the Underearth.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Subbed with his Prime account. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are on your way to Elmwood. Any questions about that before we continue? Okay.
Nope.
I think we're good.
Let's go.
Makes
Here-
sense. The Underearth
some
River was
ass.
the most efficient route to getting back to that city.
Yeah, it was really quick. You guys do have prior knowledge about the insects just in that tunnel. I would say you would, as characters, would remember that.
Yeah. On the little like river under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys can go ahead and tell me what you want to do here, are you wanting to just immediately engage, or are you going to try to talk with these people?
Oh, they're Outlanders, and we know how Rig feels about Outlanders. So
experience, Outlanders never listen when you try to talk to them.
Charge! I transform to Boarman.
Okay.
I actually agree with my friend Gruzlak here. I think we should charge.
The Outlanders hear your battle cries and they immediately draw their weapons. Roll initiative.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nat 20.
Awesome.
I have
Okay.
good feeling.
Gruzlak is going first, although let's see. Fram, you rolled the same initiative. What is your dex? You guys have the same.
I become large.
We'll just go with
Wait.
Gruzlak first, I guess.
Nat 20, I think, makes the most sense to put him first.
technically, it would just be dexterity score,
They
which
have,
would be Fram.
did I click on the wrong one? Thought they both said 14.
Fram,
I'm fine.
Fram has a +3.
Really?
I do think with the nat 20 and Gruzlok just being Gruzlok, it would be fun to have him go first and charge.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Showing
I'm
Fram
not-
has 14 for me. +2.
On the roll, it says initiative 19 +3. I don't know.
Right.
Wonder if there's some bonus he has somewhere that adjusts that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could
maybe.
be.
Okay. Let's just go with Gruzlok then, I guess, if that's what you
Okay.
decided.
I'm large Boarman now. Can I just wait? Okay, so okay, now I dash. Come to wait. Yeah, come to here. Hey. Yeah. Giant angry Boarman charge at them.
Charge.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I haven't. No, you know what?
God, look how big your face is on the map.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna find a. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's go ahead and is there anything else that you want to do, or is you dashed, you said, I guess?
Yes, I dash. That's my turn.
Okay, it's gonna go to Fram then.
And they're pretty far away, so I think dashing makes the most sense. No, look, it's a whole new group of people I could groove to the beat of Ponck with. Let's go, my brothers.
Oh,
Gruzlak, are you gonna share the glory of Ponck's bounty with these strangers?
glory? They are our glory!
Right on, let's convert them.
Oh, check out this.
Anything else?
That's it for oh, wait a
Okay.
second though. I actually was
We got-
moving Rig's speed, so he actually has another 10 feet of movement.
Oh, nice.
Check out these guys. Wait.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
Guys, check out this.
Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
Now.
Let's just do a quick hand out of that.
Woo!
Nice.
Wild boar, you want to help me convert these people to the glory of Ponck?
I can't make the noise. Help me to make noise.
There you go. That was
I
good.
kind of I wanted to imagine that Gruzlak is the one whispering, I can't make the noise. How do I be a pig?
He just is like so confused looking around. I don't know how to be this. I don't know how to be a pig. All right, number 3 sees who you are. And they're going to draw their caber. They're going to move forward 30 feet. And they're going to take the dodge action. Then goes to Ponck.
I don't think Ponck's in this one.
I'm sorry. I don't know why
Ponck
Ponck is here.
with us? Oh,
Why is Ponck
it's
here?
the god
Ponck,
himself.
Set inactive. Ponk's wiggling his way in my
All of us.
initiative right now. Like the pervert he
He's wiggling
is.
his way through all of us. He just wiggles and jiggles all through them. Our lives, man.
All right, the next veteran goes. He also has a caber. This is just a bunch. This is like a troop of Scotsmen, you know, just dragging these massive cabers behind them. And he takes the dodge action as well. And it goes to Rig.
You like caber, huh? I like it.
Let's see how far away these guys are. Rig is not going to dash. He's just going to go his movement because I've got a longbow. And I am going to aim a regular arrow at number 4.
Okay.
But I completely, my hatred of the Outlanders totally blinds me, and I just like just lose focus and shoot like almost the opposite direction.
Ooh. Yeah, it hits a
Go,
tree or
darn it.
something.
Yep. Outlander.
Fingrovians must die. It's the next Outlander that's
Oh.
going to go.
Wait, who is Fangrovian?
You guys are.
That's
Fengrove is our town.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He also takes the dodge action. Then goes to the captain. The captain's going to move 30... he's going to move 20 feet here. And he's going to use his short bow to strike Fram. A 7. It misses. Falls flat in front of your feet. And then he's going to make another ranged attack, which also is going to miss. Then it goes to Kamaji.
I'm gonna pick up the arrows and hold them up. See, this is why you need to embrace the glory of Ponck. He's gonna protect you from arrows.
They're just scowling towards you. You can tell these people are not Ponck worshippers.
Come groove out with me, brothers. We don't need to fight.
All right. I'm going to move 30 feet. I'm gonna hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
18 to hide.
18 is going to pass. You are hidden.
And then I'm gonna. Number 7 is exactly 80 feet away from me, so I'm gonna shoot him with my short bow with advantage.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Number 7, 16 hits.
17 piercing damage.
Now you strike him just under the shoulder, and he kind of stumbles backwards slightly, but regains his composure and tells his men to charge forward.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. It's the next Outlander's turn. He's going to do the same thing. He's just going to go 30 feet. Actually, he's going to go 60. He's going to dash because he hears the order to charge.
What a
Gruzlak.
brave man.
You only moved him 30 feet. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, that was the guy from the back.
Okay. You charge at me, huh? Now this is a real charge! I charge at him. And use my tusk to attack him.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that hit?
A 15 is going to miss.
You know what? Reckless charge! Yeah! 18.
That hits.
Ha ha ha! Die! Wait. Oh. Alright, never mind.
10 slashing damage as you tear into his armor. You do strike against part of his body, and you can see some wounds through some of the broken metal.
Sorry, before I do that,
10
can I
slashing.
rage? I gotta rage first, so I got +2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my turn. So 12 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay. And you did do reckless attack, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And by the way, I think my tusk will do 1d4 extra damage because I charge at him.
Okay.
D4. Yep.
An extra 2.
That's
Push
my
your tusks a little bit further in, and you gouge him a bit.
turn.
It's Fram's turn.
All right, he's going to use Eldritch Blast on I think that's number 9, the close one, spraying out a blast of communal wine at him.
Okay.
Take the holy sacrament of Ponck, bro. It's not too late. 20 to hit,
20 hits.
4 cold damage, and then he has to make a con saving throw.
16.
That passes.
Okay.
So he's not poisoned by the holy wine of Ponck.
He does get blasted in the face, though.
Yep.
He's disturbed by this action, and also intrigued.
Be disturbed by Ponck.
How is ale coming out of your fingertips?
It's a communal
Oh,
wine.
that's right.
Communal wine.
That's right,
sorry.
because that's right, because there's very little magic in this world, so seeing it is going to be pretty weird.
They are like a bit befuddled by this. He's also kind of excited. Like, how can you make wine come out of your fingertips?
Yeah, but the guy that
when you have Ponck on your side.
transformed into a large boar man, that was totally normal.
Yeah, totally normal.
It just seems like something Gruzlak would do.
Okay, this guy's going to move forward 30 feet, and he's going to go ahead and strike at Gruzlak. You did do reckless attack, so I think he gets advantage.
Yes.
It's a nat 20.
Oh!
Let's go. Only 9. 9 bludgeoning. It's a pretty bad roll.
It's nothing, just 4.
He swings at you, but you take the impact of the caber against your ribs fairly well. It bounces off. You feel like you can feel the size of your body now, right? You're not Gruzlak anymore.
Yes, I'm so big. Wait, does that actually like affect to like damage or something if I am larger?
No, I don't think so.
It'll
Okay.
whatever feature you're using to do that will say if it does.
Okay.
He does
You
take.
didn't say, yeah.
Oh my god! He does take a second attack, and he gets another nat 20.
Oh,
This
man.
one is much
Are
better.
you kidding me?
18 bludgeoning damage, which is halved, I believe. This
Why
time
you
he's
hate me Oh my!
He hits you in the ribs. It bounces off. He swings it back over the top of his head and hits you over the jaw with the caber.
God. You just give me two critical hits.
That's
Oh
the
my God.
downsides of reckless attack.
Oh my God! Yeah.
All right. The next guy comes in. He's coming in with
Really
the caber.
reckless.
A 19 to hit. It's going to be 13 bludgeoning damage.
Man, this is hurt.
Second
this is
attack hits. 10 more bludgeoning damage.
Holy crap. Man. It's nothing!
It is Rig's turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on number 9, which just lets me do some extra damage. And then I am going to try again. I'm gonna see if I can. All right, Ray, gotta hold yourself together. You want to take these guys down, but you can't do it if you lose your focus. So let's see if I can smack them. 27. There we go. And
Okay.
because he's taken some damage, I get to do Colossus Slayer and my Hunter's Mark, and I do 13 piercing.
This is against who?
This is against number 9.
Number 9, okay. 13 piercing. Got it.
That's it for Rig.
Okay. It is now going to go to the Outlander veteran's turn over here. He's going to move 30 feet. Doesn't quite have that, but he gets the advantage anyway. Oops, there it goes. It's going to be 11 more bludgeoning. Comes in for the second attack. Whew, a lot of 19s. And 4 bludgeoning. So then the captain's turn. The captain is going to move 30 feet. He's going to use his short bow on you. 2 attacks. A 15 misses, 9 misses. He misses both out those shots.
Advantage.
Oh,
on both
advantage,
of them.
right. Still misses.
Wait,
Caught a
me?
break. Yeah, caught a break. Did you take the damage from before? The 4 and the 11?
No.
Yep.
Good.
So 11 from the
So-
caber and then another 4 from the caber.
Okay. 5 and 2.
Okay.
By the way, so if I use reckless attack, even the range attack will got advantage on me.
Yeah, every attack has advantage on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy repositions here.
It's my turn.
No.
I'm sorry
Not
about
his
that.
turn.
Yeah, you're right. It is your turn. Go ahead.
I'm hiding. 17 to stealth.
Yep, that stealths.
I'm behind this tree. I'm shooting number 7 with my bow
Okay.
with advantage. 22 to hit. 13 piercing damage on number 7.
13 piercing on number 7. Yep, you get him. All right.
My turn?
Okay. Number 9's turn. He moves. Is he going to use his caber? 2 hits. 17 and 24, both going to hit you east. 10 bludgeoning and 5 bludgeoning.
Man. This is not good.
Yeah, when there's that many enemies around you, using a reckless attack is probably not the best idea.
You know
Well,
what?
that's why it's reckless.
Fear nothing!
So before you go, before you
Yeah.
go, because it will go to your turn, Gruzlak. Go ahead and roll a perception check for the characters.
All of us?
Perception?
Yep.
Okay.
Man, we all did really good on that one.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys are going to see Dongon step out from
Oh.
the trees over here.
Hey!
And he looks over at you and says,
Talking about him.
I heard you're in need of some reinforcements. Well, don't worry, Dongon is here. And he's going to go ahead and take his turn. We're going to have him
Nice.
go
Oh, fuck him.
Well, he looks like he's third in the initiative. So we'll have Gruzlak go first, and then he'll go after Fram.
So, I'm large. If I use Whirlwind attack, can I hit the 8?
No, because he's not within 5 feet of you.
Okay, but if I got reach, I can hit him, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can use spear.
Okay.
I mean, silver spear. And on the other hand, use full whip. So spear first. Yeah, whirlwind attack, bro. I need to.
Wait, you're
drag
doing
this.
You're doing a whirlwind attack.
Yeah.
So for whirlwind attack, you don't roll attack to hit. They roll dexterity saving throw. Isn't that right? Isn't that what we decided on?
Wait, I forgot. Let me check. He said by using your action and bonus action, you may whirlwind attack. Target all enemy in. So I don't even need to roll a attack roll.
You don't have to roll attack roll. That's how we used to do it, but now we're making it so that any targets that you're targeting have to roll a dexterity saving throw, and the DC for that is 8 plus proficiency plus their dex.
But if
Or
that's
your dex, excuse me. Yeah. So your proficiency is 3.
So I can get critical hit on this attack because I cannot roll.
Can't get a critical.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's a 13 is what I've got to roll. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that for each of them. This is going to be just for the veterans. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 of those real quick. Okay, so 3 of those guys failed. And then this will be for the captain. He also failed.
He rolled a net 1. He gonna get critical hit.
So
I don't think you want to do that, because if we start using that rule, it's going to apply to us too.
Yes.
And then when we start taking fireball damage and you have to take 16 d6 and you die instantly, you're going to be real mad about it.
How about prone? He fell down on the ground.
No prone. But you get to hit all 5 of them, right? For full damage. Oh, sorry, all 4 for full damage. 1 takes half. So if you go ahead and roll your damage for that.
So my damage is...
Just roll the damage of both of your weapons.
Yep.
Okay. Ring. Hey. Man. The fuck?
Those are so bad. But it's still a lot of damage because you're applying it to everybody.
It is. It's AoE. It's still pretty good.
Okay.
Nice.
And all the guys that failed don't have the reactions either. So you could move away with only taking 1 opportunity attack right now.
Yes. True. Okay. So that's 17 damage to 4.
So I can move away. Okay. Now I gotta move away. I gotta go here. No, you know what? I gotta go here. 30. Until here.
Which one is the one that didn't end up with where the passed and it still has reactions?
Number 7.
Okay.
And it was what was the total
I just
again?
charge out.
17.
Spin and charge out.
So number 7 takes 8 damage.
Okay. And this guy takes 17.
Oh, I like this new whirlwind attack. This is so fun.
Like, thank Jeff. He helped me fix it up.
Yeah.
Make sure you're keeping track of how many Make sure you're keeping track of how many uses you have, because you do have limited uses of it.
Yes.
I can use equal to my character proficiency.
So you can
rest. So
yeah. So it refreshes on short rest, but you only
3.
get.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you're level 5, aren't you? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fram's
now I got 2 left.
All right, I'm gonna check something really quickly. I'm not actually moving here. I just want to see how far away I'd have to be. But Fram's gonna try using a spell that will affect every person here. He has to stand right here. We're gonna do proselytize, which I picked out without even reading it, just because of what proselytizing means. But he is going to be casting the name of Ponck, and every creature within 10 feet has to make a Wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
and that's every single one of these guys.
That's for the
So
regular
the thing
veterans.
to pass was 14.
14.
So anybody who rolled less than a 14 fails and is knocked prone.
Okay. So 4 is going to be prone.
Yeah, he walks up and just says a single word. Onk.
So 4 is 7, and then the captain also falls prone. Looks like they all just
Nice.
bump into the captain, which knocks him over. They're a bit
Oh,
dumbfounded by this.
that's
And
so
then
cool.
because they can't take reactions, I'm just going to leave without them being able to do anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It is Dongon's
Oh,
turn.
this is so awesome.
Dongon is going to step forward about here.
And also, anyone who is knocked prone can't take reactions until the end of its turn.
Okay.
That really only applies to number 7 because the other one still can't. But
He is going to use his fire breath weapon.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm going to have him move. Yeah. I can't quite reach. Screw it. He's going to move in. And he's going to try to get.
I feel like you can.
No, I don't think I can, actually.
Isn't you? If you
Let's get these 3
can
guys.
move that, I cannot.
All right,
Yeah.
so they're going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. Oh, but they are prone. How can they? They
Good.
just roll on the ground.
That's a good point. Let's check that real quick. I don't think it's going to affect
If they are prone, they need to.
attack rolls. No, does not affect their saving throws, looks like.
Oh.
Attack roll against the creature has advantage, but it doesn't say anything about ability checks or anything. So
Won't have any like disadvantage or something.
nope.
Okay.
Which does kind of seem funny, but
Saving throw.
all right,
I
saving
guess
throw.
it makes sense. They can still roll.
Also, D&D doesn't always make sense. It just has to be balanced.
Yeah.
True. So they're going to take
We can make them
9
make
fire
sense
damage.
with our imagination.
So the guys on the ground are burning. The captain is going to try to move out of the way as well. And he is successful. He is going to take half as much damage. Taking 4. And that's going to be Dongon's turn. This guy's going to spend half his movement to stand up. He's going to move 15 feet here and is going to attack Dongon twice. 12 and 9 both miss. It goes to the next Outlander. He is going to move towards Fran, 15 feet.
hey, bro, you want to hear about the glory of Ponck?
I want to hear about the glory of your face in my ass. 11.
Whoa.
I mean, Ponck needs to go to that. Sounds like a Tuesday in the Ponck cult.
11
He's looking for a rim
bludgeoning
job.
damage.
How about my
11
tusk
bludgeoning.
in your?
This guy's really bad at battle cry insults. 11 bludgeoning damage to Fram.
I took it.
It's
I had some
Rig's
temp
turn.
HP would help out. All right, Rig is gonna. He's still targeting number 10. So his hunter's mark's on number 10. So Rig is going to use his longbow. 25 to hit. I do 9 pierce. Ooh, that was bad rolling.
To number
Oh shit.
Number 10.
10, 9. That kills him.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark then to number 8, the leader.
Okay.
Because when the person's on dies, I can move it.
Let me move this real quick so I can see this map easier.
Ooh.
Take that, Outlander scum.
Okay, that was Rig's turn. Outlander's turn next. This guy is going to move here to get advantage. He does stand up from prone, spends half his movement. 2 caber attacks, both with advantage. Both of those are going to hit. One is a crit. The second one was the crit. 10 and 15. Okay, that hurt. So he swings, he hits Dongon in the stomach, and then swings back and hits him over on the back of the head. And then it's going to go to the captain. It's going to stand up from prone.
Crap.
He is going to move 30 feet here and attack Fram with these spiked...
Does he have that much movement if he stood up from prone?
I'm sorry, he does not. So he would have gone 15 feet then. And then we'll say that he dashes to get here. And then
Hey,
it's
Captain, your friend here told me he wants to put my face in his ass. You want to join in?
He does that after the end of every battle.
You fit right in the punk hole. Hey, I don't know your name, brother. But you want to join in?
Not really.
You're welcome with open arms, brother. Join in.
He likes to teabag his enemies after he defeats them. I just hang him up in the nearby tree, which is what I'm gonna do to you when I'm through with you.
He's a man of culture.
It's Kamaji's turn.
Enough chatter. I come in behind him, advantage, 14 to hit.
That just misses.
Dang.
What?
Let's stay here.
Gruzlak thinking about hanging tea bags from tree going, culture, yes.
I learned new thing. I can do that. With
Now
my
Gri-
poor ass.
Now Gruzlak knows how to dry tea leaves.
Wow. If you think about it, I'm boring man now. My bowl's bag will be it's so bad.
Do you have anything else, Kamaji?
Oh my god.
Nope, that was my turn.
Okay.
It's-
Outlander's turn is next. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's dead. It goes to Gruzlak.
Okay. So if I come to here and I use the whirlwind attack, I probably will hit the Dongon too, right?
You would hit Dongon. He'd be forced to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Can I yelling like Dongon, get down the ground and that he got an advantage on the saving throw?
We could do that, sure.
I'm thinking about do that
if you-
or just
If you say that,
yeah.
then the other characters would know that as well, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. That makes sense. That makes sense. Or they will be so stupid, like, huh? Why you tell him to get ground on the ground?
Now,
huh?
you
What gotta
couldn't.
do, huh?
You could instead roll a performance check to try and infer that you want him to drop on the ground.
No. I gonna just use so I charge, use my the tusk to hit the number 7.
Okay, and yes, Gruzlak probably would do that.
Yeah.
Number 7, then.
Hey.
There you go.
And damage. Nice. 15.
15 slashing. Okay. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna use my offhand, my whip, Just whoop his ass. Ooh, another 18. Wow.
Nice.
Okay. And then the damage. Man, hey, give me a second. I got 1d6 for this. Nice.
13 total. Yeah, you slash him
Damn.
across the face. It leaves a very visible mark stretched across his nose. A gaping wound.
Nice.
Fran's
That's my
turn.
turn. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I keep forgot to doing a thing. So every turn, if I every turn when my turns end, if I attack or I got damage, I can roll a 1d4 for regeneration.
Ah, yes.
So
go ahead and do that.
yeah, but
You could do it
Right.
retroactively for the last 2 turns if you'd like. So two
that's two
2d4.
Okay, so 2. Okay. I keep forgot. This
That's
is new
okay.
stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
6. This is very good.
Okay, now it's
Make
Fram's turn.
me so much.
I'm gonna try to use a cantrip I haven't used it in a little bit called Fetch, the one where I throw glowing balls and they have to do an intelligence saving throw to see if they chase them.
Okay.
Target the 2 right in front of me.
Intelligence saving throw. 11 for the veteran and
That
5 for the captain.
I don't even have to use cutting words. They both do it. So number 5 is going to go this way, and number 8 is going to go this way. Hold on one sec. Because they have to keep doing it on their turn as well.
Okay.
And it moves 10 feet in that direction, which means that they both get attacks of opportunity.
And ping it one more time where you wanted them to go.
Okay, so number 5 is going to go up this way, so like up diagonally.
10 feet immediately.
And number
Got
8
it.
is going to do the... So I get attack of opportunity against him, and I got my rapier out. So let's see. 9 to hit, so I miss him.
Miss. Yeah.
But number 8's going to go the opposite direction down this way, and Kamaji and I both not only get attack of opportunity, but with advantage because we are flanking.
You don't get one because you only have one reaction to use and you just spent it.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I would have targeted number 8 if I knew that. So I'm going to retroactively say I was going for number 8.
Okay. Got it. Then you can roll advantage.
Yeah.
19 would hit. 15 hits.
Also, because of the rules of sneak attack, I can only do 1 sneak attack per turn, but I can do unlimited number of sneak attacks per round. So because I had advantage on that, this is a sneak attack.
Okay.
So I do 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you see the rapier go in on his right side as he's fleeing away from Fram, and you come in, and what do you do to finish him off, Kamaji?
I just bonk him in the face with my big old walk.
He's dead. You smashed that guy's face real good. Just like those pancakes.
Bong.
With the captain dead, the veterans see their leader has fallen, and they begin to retreat. Of course, they can't do this until their turn.
Wait, guys, come back. We can talk about Ponck. Join the Fram fam, bros. Especially you, who ran. I saved you so you could join my fam. We're into the same stuff, bro. It's all right.
Oh my god. Dongon is going to... He's a little bit hurt, so I'm actually going to have him disengage.
Oh.
And I'm going to move him back.
Nice.
I think that's the better move. Okay, it is an Outlander's turn. I'm going to now have them roll Wisdom now that their leader is dead to see whether or not they're going to stay on the battlefield or flee because they are disorganized. Let's see here. What is this guy's? All right, so this fails, and he is going to turn and flee. That will proc a attack of opportunity from Gruzlak.
Opportunity attack! Ah, fuck.
That misses, sadly.
And I cannot use reckless attack for that.
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Okay.
I think you can.
I can.
I don't know. I don't actually know for sure. Let's
When you
look.
make your first attack on your turn. So maybe
So
not.
it need to be my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know. I don't think I've come across that yet. And then he's going to go another 30 feet as part of his dash.
Man.
Goes to the next Outlander.
He's still under the effect of the fetch spell.
Fetch.
So
He
he is going to be
is.
moving his movement speed in that same direction.
30. And then I guess he'll dash, or do you not want it? Does he have
He
to
just has
dash?
use this available movement to
So
search for the ball. So
30, I guess.
yeah,
All right.
he's looking for Fram's ball.
Then it goes to Rig.
All right, when the leader died, I can move my hunter's mark onto number 7, and I am going to shoot him with my longbow.
Okay. Did he
So that
reckless
is a
attack?
nat 20.
Ooh.
Nat 20 on which
I
one?
think he might be number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
Wow, your sniper is dead. He's dead. It just explodes his
Yep.
head.
He's dead. Very nice. That was a lot of
Wow.
damage.
Damn right. And seeing them run, I am gonna start moving forward, even
Okay.
though I have little stubby dwarf legs.
Kamaji's turn.
I'm dashing as a bonus action to get to here.
Okay.
Nice.
Because of my
Yes.
swashbuckler features, I have sneak attack on him, but no advantage. 22 to hit, 21 bludgeoning damage. That's my turn.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You guys are so badass.
Gruzlak.
Okay. This is too far. I gonna do the same. I dash to here and use my bonus action to. Hey! Wait, can I use my bonus action to attack with my unarmed strike, my claw, or my tooth?
You can use a bonus action to attack with an offhand weapon.
Yeah, so it need to be a weapon. I cannot use my
You can
claw,
use.
offhand claw. No.
I would say you could. I'm gonna let you.
Okay. But I gotta drop my offhand weapon and just swing,
Let's see here.
give
Though.
him a big claw. Maybe.
Wait, hold on a second. I think claws count as a paired thing.
What is pair thing? Two hand?
I don't know. Can you do that, Jeff? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about the boar class. That's like a thing that I have no idea what he's doing.
But just like as a monk, like a regular monk attacking with unarmed strike, it just counts
Yeah,
as
unarmed
one
strike.
attack, right? There's no like a offhand punch that I know of. Is there?
Yeah, you can do an offhand punch. Yeah.
Okay. So then monk fists count as weapons.
No.
But that feel weird because wait. I mean, this monk class already they always can do the bonus action to punch.
Yeah.
That's
So
their yeah.
Let's just have you do it for now, and then we'll double check the rules later.
I think I think
Okay.
the thing is like it's not a melee weapon, so he just can't use his dual wielder feat bonus. So he just does his strength modifier to damage instead of rolling anything. It's not like he does his fist, or I mean he's a boar, so maybe his fist has damage dice. I don't know, but like
Yeah, can't.
it would be like you don't add your mod to it because it's an unarmed, like it's a bonus action offhand attack, but it's not being made with a melee weapon, so you just wouldn't be able to use your dual wielder feat to
Yeah,
do
but
anything with it.
my claw and my tooth itself already like they got the strength modifier for
Let's
the plus.
let's have you roll it, and then we will confirm that later.
Okay.
I mean, because he's got a tusk and claws, they kind of are melee weapons at that point. It's not really like a fist. It's not
Right.
really the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll it,
Yeah.
East.
Okay.
14 misses.
Reckless claw. Oh, plus 10.
Okay, that hits. You
24.
got him.
Hey, I can bite too.
That's exactly what you needed.
11 damage.
You kill
Not
him.
even yet. Yeah, 1d6.
Stab him in the back as he
Yes.
falls to the ground.
Oh,
Bram.
my hand just stabs through his body and hold his heart. And he's still beating.
Too bad it's not a were-person heart. It's Fram's turn.
Yeah. I'm still gonna eat it. I'll eat every heart I get.
So can number 5 hear Fram from where he is? So I'm like 30 feet away.
I will roll perception. Yeah, roll stealth.
And well, Fram is trying to be
Well,
heard.
You're trying to be heard. Oh, then yes. I think definitely.
I'm trying to convert number 5.
I see. I see what you're doing. Yes, he can definitely hear that.
Yeah.
Join our
Oh, stop running. Take out my loot. You gotta join Punk's family. Be embraced by Ponck.
Okay.
And together, hand in hand, we'll be teabagging enemies in heaven, bro.
You do have disadvantage because he is the follower of another god or deity. So you have to roll that. And it will be a religion check.
Religion, okay. It's not like a performance check like it was, okay.
It could be performance, I suppose.
All right.
So
I am, yeah.
I'm assuming you're like
I'm
proselytizing to him.
Yeah, I'm playing my loot.
You're playing your lute. Then yeah, I would see that rolling a performance
Singing.
would be fitting.
We'll be teabagging bad guys in heaven.
It's a new classic. 23. Let's
Is
see
it?
if he can pass this or not. I doubt
Is that
it.
still with disadvantage?
Yeah. He rolled a 4.
I
He
got a
drops
14. I mean,
he drops his
I mean,
caber.
my modifier is already +8.
Okay.
So he's like literally fighting us, and we're about to kill him, and then some guy starts playing a lute, and he's just like, "Oh, I'll just join you."
I'm assuming
Let's
he's trying to convert him. He's like surrender. I'm assuming you're saying like surrender. You know, if you just give yourself up to Ponck, he'll forgive you.
Yeah.
Your transgressions.
Hear me out. That actually makes sense. So there's a story in the China history, and so there's like two different countries fight, and one is like beating another, and they start singing. They start singing the song that another country's home song. So they're like, oh, I miss my home. I don't want to fight anymore, and they surrender. That's an actually thing in the history.
I mean, that's a little different. That's a little different because you're preaching about their home and the history that they have. He's preaching about his own god to a guy who's never probably even heard of it.
I mean, if you think about it, God can be your home, right? This can be your new home.
I like what Shafe said. He's hovering over him, going, "Surrender, or this teabag is happening." So basically, he just drops to his knees and he turns towards you, and he's just like, "I surrender. I surrender to the Almighty Ponck. I give up my ways."
Love. I can feel Punk's love flowing through me. Come here, brother. Let me give you a hug.
He admits that he has been worshiping Briella, the deity of lust and loneliness, in the cursed bloom glade and the elfkin wood. And he reveals to you in a pouch that he's been collecting pearls from clams in order to give as like a sacrifice or an offering to Briella. And he offers this bag of pearls to you.
Humbly accept in the name of Ponck, bro. Briella, that's a way to lay your heart to emptiness, bro. For a little while, it's fun, but emptiness and loneliness will define your life. But Ponck's all about embracing you. Feel the love flow through you, bro.
He just kind of looks up at you and he says, "So you like forgive me, man?"
There's nothing to forgive. You're already forgiven by Ponck. Come on, bro. Stand up.
He like stands up and he embraces you. "You're like my brother, man. I'm just like eternally grateful for your forgiveness and everything." There's just like tears are coming down his cheeks.
Bro, Ponck's hella tight. Come on.
He hands you the bag of pearls. "You take them, man. I mean, you'll find something better to do with them. I'm gonna follow you to the end of my days."
Sweet, bro. Bring it in.
And he follows you back. I
Oh
believe
my
this
God.
encounter is now over. Everybody's dead, everybody's dead except for number 5.
Yeah.
And now there's 4 followers of Ponck.
Hell yeah.
Wait, but that will change something because your follower they used to just normal person, so they don't even have like hit point and they cannot attack. But this dude can fight, right? This dude
Yes, he can fight.
and got yeah.
I would be
Oh.
careful about going down this road though, because if we keep picking up followers of Ponck and they can
Yeah,
fight
they
with
will
us,
be
then
broken. Yeah.
well, we're also just never going to get to play because it's going to take Eric's 27 minutes for a combat turn.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
If you
But
have 30 followers of Ponck that need to go.
He
Yeah.
tells you his name is Brody.
Bro,
Oh,
sick name,
God.
bro.
Brody.
Brody.
Okay.
I'm gonna show the Kamaji the heart I get. Kamaji, you're gonna eat this.
The heart he got?
Yeah.
What
Wait,
heart
you got
did
the
he get?
heart.
From that human.
Oh,
From that
yeah.
dude, like number 4, I just killed.
I thought you had like another boar heart in your pocket or something.
No, human heart.
We don't eat humans. That's like where I draw the line. Like humanoid, like sentient humanoids. I'm not about to start eating because then you get into some. That's how you get diseases and stuff.
Well, but
Cannibalism is where I draw the line.
what about Boorman? I already ate a Boorman. Hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about
That's
Chat wants to know, what about the bottom part of a centaur?
I think
What's-
I think it's based on the
Oh my god.
the creatures
Wow.
the creature's intelligence score and like their like overall like demeanor as a race. So like if something like a centaur, I would say no, because like they're just generally like I mean this is totally out of character, but I feel like they're like smarter, generally like good aligned, like care about nature type folk, like
True.
and they're very sentient. So I probably wouldn't eat that, but I would eat
Oh.
like
Evil
basically
Boorman and
I-
evil Droid Rider.
I'm kind of thinking the line for me is like 3 intelligence. Like if you have over 3 intelligence, it's gonna really take some like real curiosity or convincing for me to like eat it, unless I'm just like I really like I'm like this looks delicious or something and I can't help myself.
That means you will eat Gruzlak.
Gruzlak?
Dumb.
Yeah, because
No,
he's
you haven't.
dumb.
Yeah, your
Alright,
intelligence score isn't that dumb though.
Alright,
Sure.
I got 6.
All right.
You have a 6?
Yeah, my intelligence
It
is
is that dumb.
6.
It's pretty close.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I got
He's
minus
looking pretty
2.
tasty.
Yeah,
got
you
my-
could.
I got minus 2 intelligence saving.
A
Get the salt and
6?
pepper.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
you
never
better hope we don't run across anything that lowers your intelligence score because you might be on the menu.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I
Alright.
think we have wrapped this
Turn
up.
back.
I've dished out the XP. Is there anything else you want to do before we depart?
Yeah, I want to like tend to Dongon's wounds and chat with him.
Okay. Don
How
Gun.
how badly injured is he?
Oops, let me reveal his monster thing again. Looks like it went away.
I throw away the heart because Kamaji convinced me. Yeah, I guess you're right. It does not look tasty anyway.
He's around 26 HP. It's a little like a half.
Let's let's see. I think we should camp here, and I think we should craft some potions.
Okay.
We can. Ooh, cool.
All right. I think you guys, at least Eric and Jeff, are familiar with how to craft potions. If you have questions, let me know.
I can go to foraging while they do that. Foraging
Sure.
something.
I'm
I
just
think Greg should
thinking.
forage because if we're in the forest, he has like ranger stuff that makes him better at it.
Just
Oh, nice. Okay, you do that.
Just remember,
And
if
I
you
will.
pass a check for the potion, to write your name in it so you don't have to keep doing the check.
I'm just
every
trying
time.
to craft potions I already know.
Ah, okay, cool.
Just a
That's
regular
easy.
potion of healing. I mean, I
Yeah.
might try actually. I might try to make some graters. We have the ingredients to do so.
Okay.
Make at least 3 of those. But to start, I'm just gonna let's see. It also takes 3 hours. Yeah, so I probably won't do that.
We can have a short rest or something. I'm low.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about maybe even just doing a long rest and posting up
Oh,
here, setting camp for the night and crafting some potions.
sure.
Good idea.
Yeah, if we do that, I can transform again. I'm willing to do that.
And that would let me craft, let's see, like 8 of them or so.
Can
Well, I
we?
guess I need to sleep too, so let's say it's like, what is it, like midday right now? Like late afternoon? Say like 3, 4 o'clock.
That's what I was
That's what I
thinking.
had. That's what I had in my head at least.
Yep.
As we've been traveling, most of the day.
Sure.
So let's post up early. They go out foraging while I set up an alchemy station. Let's say we make potions. They prepare food. I for once in our entire journey, I let them prepare their own rations and rations for me, and I just go to work crafting potions until like, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night.
Okay, that totally works for me.
Or let's say 11, and then we rest for 8 hours, and that puts us waking up at
Nice.
7. So from 3 to 11, that gives me 8 potions of healing, which costs 3 common and 3 common monster parts and only 1 uncommon monster. Oh, I might not be able to make this many. I can only make 7. So you know what? I'll actually make 6
Remember, it's per potion
instead.
for ingredients.
What? I know.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why I can only make 6.
I see.
Because we don't have that many common plant parts. But instead of making the full 7, I'll take 1 away, and then I'll stay up an extra hour later to try and make 1 greater potion of healing.
Oh,
So that's
cool.
gonna leave us with 4 common plant supplies.
Can you make any like like strength potion? Give me the strength or something.
No, I don't think so. I can check, but I mean there is some, but I don't know any yet.
Okay, no worry. By the way, did we got any EXP from that fight?
Yep.
Yeah,
should
he
be
gave
on
it
your...
to us already.
Yep.
Nice. And for about the foraging, can we tell our cultist friend to help us so we got advantage?
Can you tell your cultist friend to help you so you have advantage? None
Yeah,
of
we
them
got
are
like a.
none of them are proficient in those skills, nature or survival. So I will say in this
What,
case,
what can they do?
they can
what's-
worship
what's
Ponck with all of their heart. Give glory to the great Lord.
Man, what a bunch of loser. Useless.
What are you talking about, bro? That's the best thing you could do.
The old man comes up to you and with like a really crooked finger, he pushes it against your chest, Gruzlak, and he says, "You don't know nothing about anything, because Ponck is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And it'll be the greatest thing that ever happened to you if you learn to open your heart to him. You hear me, young fella?
Alright.
All right now. You start saying some wise things. I'm tired of all this hibbity-jibbity coming out of your big old mouth. I'm sick of it. Change your attitude."
Okay.
Okay.
At the end of the day,
So,
Gruzlak's
do
actually
we
really
got-
easy to push around.
Yeah.
Can I finish the alchemy stuff? I wanted to do the greater healing potion.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just I believe it's just a DC 13 with Arcana, it says, with proficiency. If I have alchemist supply proficiency, which I do. So I'm just actually gonna roll an intelligence check with alchemy tools, because that would be the same as,
Okay.
as I'm not proficient in Arcana, so I wouldn't be adding proficiency twice or anything.
Okay.
And I rolled a 17, which I
Alright.
believe passes. So I'm gonna write my name in there,
Very nice. Excellent. That's huge,
And then-
actually.
and then I'm also gonna craft. I can only craft one with the time I have left. But that's gonna be 3 uncommon plant and 1 uncommon monster. Got it.
Nice. Names on the list. I love it.
And then also there
What did you roll
is
for those, Jeff?
what is that?
What did you roll for those?
I roll to learn them. You roll
You hover over
Arcana. Roll. Oh no, sorry. I think I did that wrong actually. Because it
So-
says roll Arcana, roll with advantage if you're proficient with alchemy tools. I thought it said add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. If you hover over the box at the top, Eric, it says DC to learn recipe. It'll tell you the instructions.
Okay, so
yeah,
realistically, it would have been it would have been a 15, and then I would have had advantage instead. But
Okay. And you got
I
a
passed.
22, so you're good.
Well, I actually got a 20. Said that +2 is my proficiency bonus. That shouldn't be there.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
it's
gonna have Fram try to figure these out as well to help you.
just so you know, to do it, wait, what does this say? Every check with that tool counts towards proficiency or expertise with said tool equal to the crafting time.
Yep. So just like we used to do in the game where we would keep track of our hours or days, you know.
Okay, but if I'm already proficient, I'm just working towards. Like making potions doesn't count towards that. It's learning new ones that counts towards it.
Yeah, this is for learning new tools, basically, or getting expertise in that tool.
No, that's what I'm saying. But so I have proficiency in alchemy tools.
Yep.
If I want expertise, every time I craft a potion, I
Yep.
don't add a day. It's just every time I learn a new potion.
I originally had it as the crafting time, but I think it's simpler just to add a day. Otherwise, it's going to be too hard to keep track of. So we would just change it to a day for every
day
crafted potion, I guess.
every crafted potion, because that's way different than every new learned potion. Because I just crafted like 7 or 8 potions, but I learned 1.
I would say every crafted potion, because if
Okay,
you do the learns, you'll
huge.
never get anything.
True. I gotta make sure I'm keeping track of this then. Let's see.
Okay.
I'll find this on my own here.
Yeah, and I can finish up your character sheet there later, but I think we should probably move on for now.
Can I have Fram try to learn how to make the? He's gonna start just with the potion of healing because he doesn't know anything yet.
Sure.
That's like an 11. Aha.
That passes exactly.
So then I add Fram's name next to Kamaji's.
Yep. You do have to use the parts though to learn it. So if you don't have the parts,
Okay.
you can't actually learn it.
I did suspend most of the parts, but I think also wasn't somebody out foraging? Weren't people out foraging? So maybe
Oh,
that we do that first, and then
Sure.
Rig and Gruzlak both rolled for foraging.
I
What'd you
roll
get?
a 18.
An 18. Okay, so for 18, you're in the material realm. It's common. You found a common plant part.
And Rig
Oh,
rolled a
actually, no,
12, but he
18.
gets
18 would be, sorry, 4 common, 2 uncommon,
Oh.
1 rare, 1 very rare.
I'll let you guys do the
Oh, no,
note.
I keep messing it up. I'm sorry. It's 3 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. The CR
And
is the
Rig-
challenge rating that I did, and this the DC is if you hover over the box, which I forgot about.
Rig
Okay.
rolled a 12, but he gets double because we're in the forest.
Okay. I will update the ones for East.
Nice.
can I'm also giving.
There we go.
I'm gonna give our new friend 2 of the potions of healing I just made.
Okay.
Did you give us the potion or you
Not yet. I'm giving them out right now. I'm giving Dongon 2 of them,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna give Gruzlok 1,
Thanky.
and I'm gonna give Rig 1, and I'm gonna give Fram 1.
And these are the potions of healing?
Yep.
Darn. Okay. Got it. Made a note of that.
And then I kept some as well. But that's all of them divvied up.
All right, and then you guys are doing a long rest here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can do your long rest. And then we're moving on. Okay, so we're gonna go to this map. This takes us to...
Matt, funnily enough, the under artisans tools, alchemist tools are not listed.
Artisans tools. So try alchemist supplies. What are you looking at?
I'm looking
Oh, I
under
see.
artisan tools. Right? That's where they'd be.
Weird. You know, I did some copy pasting. I bet that it's got messed up. Let me fix it for you.
I kind of want to retrend to fighter. Just think, Jeff,
There you
I
go.
need your help. You are the true master of building.
I gotta see your boar class if you want help, because I don't really know what all of that stuff is.
Okay,
I don't know.
after the session. I'm gonna
Do we
link
know
it
how
to
much
you.
those pearls are worth?
You could go ahead and do an investigation check on them to determine that.
Nat 20.
There are 10 pearls in the pouch that he gave you. Each one is worth 100 gold pieces.
Alright, so it's
1,000.
1,000?
Yep.
Alright, Fram is going to save those because his fondest wish is to become a cleric of Ponck, and to unlock cleric, I need 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for wizard. I also need gold pieces.
All right.
We gotta be getting rich.
Yeah, you need
Just
that
convert
money.
Dude,
everybody.
honestly though, I already have a plan. I think we're gonna be just fine.
Yep. And also, if we get too many people, we can just send them out to like spread the word and just not have them be with the party.
Collect
All I'm, s-
tiding.
all, all
Oh,
I'm saying,
yeah, that's true.
all
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying-
10% tithe.
dude, all I'm saying is we take these blue buffalo caps and we start selling them in Stone Guard. We're gonna draw some attention, but we're gonna make a lot of money.
Wait. How about we make our cultist friend become a drug dealer? We just give them.
No. What I'm thinking is we open a restaurant in Stone Guard where we cook food with these blue buffalo
Ah.
caps, and we just charge like a shit ton of money for it, and we sell it as like this like health food that awakens your mind and unlocks your true potential.
We're cooking. Let's cook.
Like it.
We're like Wait, what's that? What's that show's name? Breaking Bad. Breaking
Oh, yeah.
Bad Squad.
Let's cook.
Let's cook.
Let's cook, Jesse.
Say my name.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. You guys are now entering Elmwood. You remember Elmwood. Maybe fondly, maybe not. But this is a town that is divided by two very unique groups. One is the worshipper of Ponck, which we've been all talking about for quite a while, and the other is the worshippers of Sweeney, the great terror bird, who's infamous for his famous dance, the Scratch Scratch Stomp. Similar to like a sort of large ostrich or something. Okay.
All right. We pass through, dragging Fram, kicking and screaming.
But as you guys enter town, you see a lot of smiles on the passerbys. This one gentleman is in his wagon with his horses, and he sees you, and he's got this really giddy smile on. He waves at you. Hello, friends! Happy Ponck Day to you! Happy Ponck Day!
Happy Ponck Day, bros. Guys,
Happy
this is the
Ponck
happiest place
Day.
on earth. It's Ponck Village, bros. Wow. Hot diggity.
Are they naked?
They're not naked, but they are. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Gruzlak.
Perception. Ooh,
It's
20.
very obvious. You would have had to get something very low to miss this, but they are all dressed up or painted like raccoons.
Oh.
Bros, do you have any like charcoal? I need to make myself look like a raccoon to get Ponck's blessings, bro.
Oh, he pulls back the reins on his wagon. Oh, there, fellers. Of course, if you go over to the communal hall, you can get chalk and they'll help you paint your faces. But be careful for those Sweeney worshippers. They're out today and they're grumpy because, well, it's Ponck Day. One day of the year, very special day.
Oh no.
And those Sweeney worshippers don't like it one bit. And they're out there, well, they're, fluffing their feathers and trying to make a scene.
They do, bros. That's what they do. Don't they know that Sweeney and Ponck are but one part of Ponck's glorious love?
They sure don't. Well, anyways, I have to be off. I'm due at the lumber mill just south of here, and I've got quite a large load that I've got to deliver. So I'll have to chat with you later. I'll be there in the evening, though, for the big party.
Oh, bros, you'll see me there for sure. Guys, you gotta stop.
He, clicks the reins and he's off down the road.
When somebody says they have quite a large load to deliver and they're a Ponck follower, it just means something totally different.
He was really delivering a lot of wood. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's another one. Okay, so you guys are moving into town here.
Yeah, we are. Come on, guys. Show you around.
All right, so you know that
Never been here before, but, I feel like I've been here forever.
the house on the left is the house of Sweeney, and the house on the right is the house of Ponck.
Guys, house on the right, bros. Let's ignore the house of Sweeney. Nothing good happens in there.
There is a very large gathering outside of the house of Ponck, and people are celebrating. There's like, I don't know, what we could call confetti, just like colorful, like dyed papers that they've made from, some of the lumber that they have in town. They do make paper here. And let's see what else. They're just gathered around celebrating. A lot of people are drinking various kinds of drinks like ale, and people are handing out food to eat. There's various stalls where you can buy different trinkets. And that's about it. You can roll perception check to know a little more, but it's at a distance.
I want to just also say that I feel like Kamaji as a character has been feeling like he respects Ponck as a deity for sure, but he doesn't really enjoy the Sweeney hate because he also respects Sweeney as a deity. In fact, he really respects Sweeney as a deity. Like, he thinks being the deity of dance and trance, that it's kind of like a good complementary deity for Burr, who's the deity of hearth and home.
Okay.
And he kind of he's always kind of respected Sweeney as a secondary deity. I mean, he respects all deities, and everybody's right to worship whoever they want, but he's always had a special connection to Sweeney, and the rivalry between Ponck and Sweeney kind of unsettles him.
For sure.
Can I have Rig roll insight to see if he can pick up on that? Because Rig doesn't follow any deities. He just believes nature is sacred. That's about as far as it goes.
Sure.
And he wants to get out of this nonsense as soon as possible. So he's kind of looking for allies, but only if he'll. But he totally doesn't pick up on this. He's so uncomfortable he can't even make eye contact with anyone right now.
Yeah, he's very uncomfortable. Go and roll perception though, Rig, because I want to see and roll it with advantage because you're so uncomfortable. You see something that's really bothering you. You see a bunch of people out in the field, and they're tilling the soil out here, and a lot of them have just these sour expressions on their face. Many of them are also doing this strange movement in the dirt where they're scratching it and then stomping their foot. Instead of dancing, it's almost become a protest.
Fellas, I'm not really much for any of the deities. What you do in your own time is your business, but I just believe in the sacredness of nature, and I feel like getting ourselves in between two cults, I'll say it like it is, cults, is not gonna help anyone, so I suggest just moving on as fast as we can.
How does Gruzlak know about the relationship between Corwin and Sweeney?
Relationship between Corwin and Sweeney. Roll a religion check.
Religion. Not good.
As far as you're concerned, you know that they're both sort of beasts. What? Beyond that, you don't really understand the relationship between the two of them. Yeah, you just think that it's a bird. Who could worship a bird? A bird that can't fly. You don't see any power in Sweeney at all.
Bird lame. Bird is for eat.
You really don't understand.
I know that Sweeney and Ponck are just part of one glorious whole, but still, Sweeney worshippers can be a little bit weird sometimes. They kind of weird me out, bros. A little intense.
Okay, well, they're ushering you to come inside the House of Ponck.
Let's go, bros. Come on.
Let's go.
I follow in.
That's what is a Western sandgrouse, bros.
By the way, why Dongon still low his HP?
Oh,
Dongon's
just because I didn't have a chance to fix it yet.
Oh.
I can do that now.
I do want to talk to him a little more at some point too, but we can wait.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Well, as you guys enter, your disciples are also there with you. I just don't have them out, but they're there. As you guys enter, you see a bunch of people all around. There's probably in total 30 to 40 people inside this building, drinking merrily around the tables. It seems like a great time. Everyone is very happy. There is a central figure over here that's sitting on this chair on a bear rug.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what you see at this moment. Donga and
This is the coolest place I've ever been.
it seems okay. I would rather be on our way to well, I don't know where you're going. I'm headed to Stone God.
Agreed. Anywhere is better than here. No offense to you, Fram. A little offense, but we'll
What?
take it if that gets us out of here.
Why you wanna go to Stone God?
Yeah, what brings you to Stone God? Is that where you're planning on setting up the Arcanum University?
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I plan to do. Well, you see, Arcanum University has many people who might support me, financially speaking. And I think with our recent discovery, many people will be inquiring about what I have found. What we have found, of course.
Is there already magic established in the city?
Oh, no. But there's a few people who are aware of what I've been studying, and they're eager for my return.
What do you think? What do you reckon we could sell the blue buffalo caps for?
Sell? I'm not a capitalist, sir. I'm an educator.
Well, I'm saying we're gonna need funding to educate.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
How do you think
Don't- why
how
don't
do
you
you
just
think
give
any
it,
good institution is founded? We're not gonna get resources for free. We're not gonna be able to pay our way in life and have teachers survive or have facilities to have classrooms or any of that without some sort of an income. How did you think this was going to work?
Well,
And you need
I hadn't thought about
In-
that. I just thought people would be interested in pursuing the art of magic, and perhaps I would open up a school with some investors' help, and maybe a competition of sorts. Might help spur some fundraising.
Exactly. And I'm trying to be somebody that helps you fundraise. Now, I ask you again, sir, what do you think a blue buffalo cap would fetch on the free market?
Who's to say, really? I mean, when news gets out that there are special abilities that you could acquire by eating magical mushrooms, I wouldn't be able to even begin to estimate such a value. But I would suppose that something as powerful as this could fetch for 100 gold pieces just for a single dose. I don't know though. I have no idea. It could
I
be
wonder
that
what the more powerful mushrooms would fetch then if the blue buffalo caps
well, I'm
fetch
thinking initially it might be that pricey, but I would assume that the more people that get their hands on it, prices will stabilize.
The ability to do magic permanently is a pretty expensive investment, I would imagine. I don't, and especially considering how difficult they are to get, I don't think we're gonna have any trouble making money off of this.
Yes, but that's not at all what I want to get into the business for. I mean, I think there are mysteries to solve, things to research.
Absolutely. And how did you plan on paying for that?
Well, I admit I haven't really given that much thought. I have a passion project.
You were just gonna waltz in there and be like, "Give me a school." Who were you gonna say that to?
Well, I happen to know one of the nobles in Stoneguard, and he has been helping me a little bit, not a lot.
I see. You're independently you've been independently invested in already.
Well, you might call me.
You left out the bigger. You've left out the whole.
I do
thing.
socialize with some of the upper class, although I wouldn't call myself one of them. But you're right, I haven't given much thought to the financial side of things. I've been more concerned about classes and what can we extrapolate from these very interesting specimens.
Think of the culinary applications as well.
See, I hadn't even considered that. Maybe you could help me with my school. Perhaps you could be a culinary expert. A professor of sorts. What do you think, Professor Kamaji? Or mandolin, I suppose.
That does sound nice, but I don't know if I'll be able to stay that long. But I am interested in learning a bit about this, a bit more about this magic. It intrigues me, especially considering it's a side effect of a food. Who knows what other foods there are lurking beneath us that might unlock secrets untold.
It's true. Maybe perhaps we can be co-adventurers. Could travel together to these far-off lands in search of these things. As long as we share the same ideals, of course. I am not a greedy individual. I hope you know.
Well, who's gonna run the school if you're off adventuring with me? I kind of thought you might, perhaps I might come in and out and bring my discoveries to you in your, what we hope to have some elaborate facilities at some point, and you can study them from there.
You're making me realize I haven't given much thought to this at all. I thought I had, but apparently not. You might be an invaluable team member for me. You seem to be kind of reinforcing all the minor details that I had not considered. Well, if it's any of interest, I would be willing to perhaps share in the profits of this venture.
Oh.
I'm less interested in the profits and more interested in the setting up of the academy so that we may profit in knowledge.
Well, I will need good teachers. Do you think that you'd be interested in something like that?
Maybe
I can be a teacher.
Spread that knowledge to the next generation, bros.
Maybe temporarily while we're getting the school set up, but I don't think we could commit to that long term. We have our own goals and our own drive, if you will.
I want to be a coach. I can be a coach.
Of course. He kind of pats you on the shoulder and he leans into Kamaji and Rig. I don't think he'd make the best example.
I mean, we're gonna need somebody to move the furniture around.
That's
true.
true.
I can teach the wisdom of charging.
Yes. That's right.
We pat him on the. I pat him on the head. Yes, you will. You will, Gruzlak. You sure will.
High school anime thing.
Very happy. Hey, nice. Can I go here to find some food? Any food on this table?
Yeah, there's a large cake in the shape of Ponck's face.
Nice. I'm gonna put my face into the cake.
Just headbutt
So
it.
you're basically making out with Ponck.
When you look
into the religion, bro.
Oh my God.
When you look up, the Ponck followers are taking their fingers and dipping it across your cheek as they lick off the cream, and they take it off, off their fingers, and they're like, "Yeah, man, Ponck is everywhere. He's in the walls. He's even in the cake, bro. Man. He's in the cream on the cake.
It is in the cream, bro.
It's on the cream.
What did you think about that, guys? Come on, bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in, everyone." And these guys are coming around in a huddle, okay, arm over your shoulders, and they're like, "Come on, guys, let's sing the Ponck song.
Sing the Ponck song, bros.
You know it, right, friend?
There's so many of them, bros. Which Ponck song should we sing?
Obviously.
Let me see your Ponck.
Ponck. That's the one. They start chanting that.
Ponck, 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 Ponck.
We will punk you. I'm gonna eat the cake.
Gruzlak, you're a poet, bro. Such beautiful words. Such a simple mind. Wow.
They each give you a bear rug, and they tell you that you gotta stay the night, man. Settle in, enjoy the cake, enjoy the western sand grouse. It's been rotisserie, man.
Rotisserie? Whoa.
Rotisserie sandgrouse. It's like Ponck's #1 favorite.
What's that?
Yo,
What's that?
bro.
It's a bird. We especially like eating birds around here because you know what's across the way, man, is that Sweeney thing. That flightless bird. Nobody likes it, bro.
What a weird cult that ended up being, bros.
You guys should go like throw some chicken wings at him or something, you know? Just kind of like dig it in a little bit.
I want some
Bro,
chicken
if-
wing.
Would that be wasting Punk's bounty? Aren't we supposed to eat the chicken wings, not throw them?
True, man.
on,
Like, we're way better than that. We should really not be
Yeah.
wasting food over some dumb terror bird.
Exactly, bros.
If you want to throw the chicken wings, throw it into my mouth.
They look towards.
Bram immediately does that. He throws a chicken wing into your mouth.
Ah!
Kamaji's gonna take some chicken wings, and he's gonna kind of walk out.
Okay,
Yeah, Rig will follow you.
I'll move you out.
I'm gonna eat the chicken wings on the porch first. I'm not gonna throw them at anybody. I'm gonna eat them. But
Yeah.
but I took them to make it look like I was gonna go throw it at him, but just so I could actually just leave. And I'm gonna eat the
Yeah.
chicken wings.
So the people are
Rig
still
also
in
wants
the.
to leave,
Oh, good.
and he also is just like is looking around if there's any village dogs or anything he was gonna give them. Otherwise, he'll eat them himself.
Yeah, there's a couple village dogs around. Sure.
I feed him a few scraps from the chicken wings.
Yeah, they take the scraps and they kind of like walk off just a few feet, you know, to eat it in solitude. Across the way, you still see the Sweeney worshippers are tilling the fields. They're scratch stomping, but not as a dance, in protest of the Ponck Festival. Okay, while you guys are sitting there, let's see. You see somebody. Actually, roll perception. Let's see if this happens or not.
Perception.
You see someone.
Think
You see a
it's just
woman. They look strike.
People outside though.
Oh,
Yeah, just
I think
people
you're still
outside.
inside Gruzlak.
okay. I'm staying inside.
So Kamaji and Rig, you see someone that looks strikingly familiar to Musashi.
Musashi.
And she's walking past. She looks like she's a middle-aged woman. Looks like his mother. It's like almost unmistakable.
What was the I remember it was Ryo Musashi, and it was the third one
Link.
Link, and he was the
Oh, yeah.
evil one, right?
Yep.
No, he is the like Link is the real one, and the face got ripped by the
Yeah.
cow.
Oh yeah, but you know what I mean.
The
Like, I
name.
was like
Yeah.
the one that the name of the one that was the bad one when we met them. Obviously they were
Yeah.
taken over. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you just see this woman passing by with that 20 and 18.
It looks like Musashi's mother.
Has to be. Yeah. With that, it's unmistakable.
I'll approach her.
What is the spit image of Musashi?
Dude,
Does she seem? What is she? How is she reacting to like the protests and stuff? Is she like just ignoring it, or is she
she's
did she look anyway?
she's winding in between the crowd. She is not dressed as a raccoon, and she doesn't appear to be tilling the field with the other Sweeney worshippers. She's carrying a pail that's filled with water, and she has a spear that's hanging over her shoulder.
Okay. Well, excuse me, miss.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested. I'm really in a rush to get home.
No, you just you must be the
Ponck
spitting-
worshipper. I'm not interested in Ponck worshiping at the moment. But
No,
maybe later.
excuse me, miss. Please do not interrupt me. That is quite rude. But I would just say you are the spitting image of a traveling companion I met along my journeys. Musashi, does he happen to be your son?
Is he in trouble?
No, I just we were just passing back through Elmwood, and was wondering if I might be able to see him. Is he around?
Are you from Stoneguard?
No, we're from Fangrove. We just met him and Rio on our travels, and they said they were maybe gonna head out to Stone God, but we was wondering if they hadn't left yet. Maybe we could reconnect.
Oh, well, they're actually already in Stoneguard.
Oh, and have you heard how he's been?
I did. I just need to be sure that I know that you are who you say you are. Where are you from?
Yeah.
You're not from Stoneguard?
My name's Kamaji. This is my friend Rig. We're both from the village of
So there-
Fangrove. Just a day's travel, day and a half travel from here.
Fingrovian.
You
She
gotta
kind
say
of.
what a refreshing change of pace it is to meet someone in this village who's not a whisper punk.
I have to agree with you. Let's step to the side. And she kind of moves away from the crowd over here towards this building. Go ahead and roll persuasion check, though, on that answer about you being from Fingrove.
Also, I don't know if we're supposed to be able to see her, but we can't.
No, there's no token for it. So just imagine that she's there. 23, and see, that will pass. She says, okay, I actually just received this letter from Musashi the other day. Apparently they got into some kind of trouble. They were gambling or something, and one of them was arrested. I believe it was Rio, and I guess they upset the wrong people in town, and there are some dwarves that are, I guess, trying to catch them. Rio was released, and they were trying to leave Stoneguard, but apparently there's a bounty hunter after them. He said he's trying to hide out near Stoneguard somewhere in the hills, but I haven't heard from him since. Of course, they only just arrived.
Well, we do consider them friends of ours, so perhaps our travels are leading us this way, and if we can, we'll do everything we can do within our power to make sure that he makes it home safely to you, ma'am.
I would appreciate it. Even just a letter from my boy would be reassuring enough.
I'll do my best, miss. You have my word.
And she thanks you, and then she takes back her stuff and heads off to home. All right. Meanwhile, in the House of Ponck, things are getting a little bit rowdy in here. They've grabbed some chalk and they're now going to paint your faces like a raccoon. Are you allowing this to take place?
Allowing it, bro. I'm requesting it. I'm right there in the middle. Paint my face twice if you want, bros.
Andy Brady!
Dongon is not coming. When he sees this happen, he gets to the front by the porch. Okay, and you guys now look like raccoons.
Yeah, we do.
They're now doing the raccoon dance where you guys kind of like get low to the ground and you make these like funny faces as you make circles around the fire. And you make these like funny little hand gestures like you're a raccoon.
I'm gonna roll on
Guys
the
are
ground like a
coolest guys in
raccoon.
the world.
I'm gonna rolling like a raccoon.
Okay, roll performance check.
Performance. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
nice.
so convincing that everybody starts rolling on the ground like
Hell
a
yeah.
raccoon. And
Yeah.
everyone just says that you're like a real Ponck worshiper, and they're like, oh wow, we should all be more like Gruzlak, the raccoon.
Gruzlak, you're like a natural raccoon, bro. You let punk into your heart and you can achieve anything, Gruzlak.
It's an unstoppable raccoon.
You're the unstoppable raccoon that Punk was talking about, bros.
the leader
Dude,
is
screw-
so impressed with
Screw werebore, where raccoon.
Yes.
Yes.
The leader summons Gruzlak and Fram up to the chair at the top. There's
Only
no
problem
token,
is-
so.
Instead of a tusk attack, all you can do is you get advantage on opening trash can lids.
That's the whole
Don't do
class.
any luck.
That's it. You have, but you get like You actually get quadruple advantage. It's the only time in the game you can roll 4 d20s. And you get to take the best one out of all 4 to roll. Any trash can. It doesn't matter if it's like locked like with magical resources or anything. No matter what, you can open any trash can. I don't care if it's a god's trash can.
Oh,
God himself could lock it.
Debates about what actually constitutes a trash can. Oh, is this actually a trash can?
get
I mean,
ambidextrous.
technically.
Like somebody's like has like a really like nice chest that you're like, oh, can you open that and grab something out of it? And like they open it and you throw like a gum wrapper in it, and you're like, yes.
Trash can. You do that for enemies of armor.
I can hang out with Goblin.
Oh, amazing. Okay, he calls you in. He just,
Hi, I noticed how devoted you are to Ponck, and I just wanted to say that that's really fantastic. And, you know, I was wondering if maybe you could do me a solid favor.
Oh, just ask.
Yeah, so, you know about the Sweeney worshippers, don't you? Across the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've been a real thorn in my side lately. All this scratch stomping. You know what they did?
What did they do, bro?
Oh, they went over to our fields. They scratch, stomped all the seeds right out of the little holes we dug, and now we gotta replant. I'm pretty upset about it. So I was wondering.
Bro, most unrighteous.
I was
That's
wondering.
not cool.
Let's teach these Sweeney guys a lesson, okay? I want you to, I'm not saying that I want you to do this, but maybe it'd be kind of cool if somebody went over to their house of worship and just, accidentally tilted the candle over on the floor. What do you think?
Wait, what the fuck?
You
You want us to
telling us
set
that
a
you want
house
us to, like-
on fire?
intentionally?
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say I wanted you to set the house on fire. I just said I want you to, accidentally tilt a candle over, maybe. Just
Bros,
accidentally.
A Ponck's love, bro.
What do you mean?
How can I accidentally?
Well,
drop
I
a
didn't say I
candle?
didn't. I didn't
Tilted
say I
Sweeney over.
wanted you to do that. I just said,
Oh, good.
yeah. I think we never had this conversation, right?
Righteous, bro.
Righteous, yeah, righteous. Ponck's love
Yeah.
for everyone, right? Yeah. All right, great talk. Yeah, great talk. I enjoy the feast.
And you see, and like you see Fram stare up into space for like a good 30 seconds, like kind of his brow furrowed. Like this is the first time he's ever like questioned anything. Like,
Wait, bro. It's supposed to be up. Peace
Man.
and love, and this doesn't sound like that, bro.
I am so glad that Kamaji didn't hear that.
It's like I'm just
Yeah.
being confused and ask friend, what's that? What are you talking about?
I don't know, bro. This is most Ponck-like behavior. I don't understand it. These guys do the raccoon dance and they're righteous. They're sick cats, bro. I love these guys, but something's not right here, bro. That's what Ponck would want.
I
You
feel
kinda-
sus.
You look back and he's kind of doing this. He's like, he winking at you,
Wink
and
at
Fram just being polite, but polite by Ponck standards, winks back. But,
Okay.
like doesn't feel it.
Okay.
Kinda. I'm gonna say something to you, Gruzlak. I've never said to anyone before. I don't understand this feeling, but I kinda wanna leave this house of Ponck worship. What's wrong with me, bro?
All right, let's go. I follow you, brother.
As you guys are about to leave, he goes,
Hey, so you guys are good for that, right? I got a conversation. You understood everything?
We're gonna do what Ponck would want, bro.
Okay, yeah, good. So, yeah,
Gotta-
like we talked
Not
about.
following Ponck.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta follow Ponck.
That's why we got to convince them to give, not follow Sweeney, right?
Turn the other cheek. I mean, not 4 of them.
he thinks that you're going to do this for him. So he's just like, okay, good. Yeah, it's great. Great. Well, let's see you later for that, for a little special gift I'm going to give you, okay? And he winks at you again.
And I wink back just because that's how you are polite in this culture, but he doesn't feel it.
Okay. And you leave. Gruzlak, are you also leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stare him a little bit. What a weirdo. Just get out.
Okay.
When I see them exit, like I'm already kind of working my way over to talk to Don Gon anyway. Zissy and Musashi's mom's left, so I'm just like,
And right
hey,
after she
Fram.
leaves, Greg turns to you real quick and says,
We were kind of lucky we met the one normal person in this entire village.
Yeah, right. But I turned to Fram, and I'm just like, hey, Fram. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of want to go talk to those Sweeney worshippers over there, cause I don't know, it just don't sit right with me the way that some of the Ponck worshippers were talking about the Sweeney folk, and I just want to
How'd you
see
do
if
it?
it's like something that's just like a one-way street, or maybe there's some strife here between the two, and perhaps we could work to mend that.
Brother, you are taking my heart and you're making it lighter. There's something wrong in that House of Punk, and I've never seen that before. I don't understand it. We're supposed to be all peace and love and spreading Punk's joy, and those people in there, they're not filled with joy. I don't know what they're filled with, bro. I'm having what do you call that thing when you have like a crisis in your faith?
What did they do in there?
Wanted me to, like, accidentally knock over a candle in House of Sweeney. That don't sit right with me, bro.
Arson?
I mean, yeah.
They wanted you to
I don't
commit
know.
arson?
I mean, I mean, maybe they kind of winked about it. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to burn down anyone.
Well,
That peace.
I am flabbergasted right now. I do not. I cannot condone this.
Same here, bro. I think we need to get out of this village as soon as we can.
This is preposterous, egregious, outrageous.
that's great.
That's awesome. Doggone. I also don't like this. This is not settling well with me at all. I think we should be on our way. The Stone God.
I must at least see how the Sweeney worshippers in this town are acting. If this is a thing beyond saving, I'm willing to move on and let this town decide how they want to deal with this themselves. But if this is a one-sided affair, then perhaps we can maybe work to rectify it. Or maybe it's just a simple misunderstanding. I do want to hear both sides of this story.
This can't be what Punk wants, bro. Punk wants this. And what am I doing with my life?
We
Okay.
will not be burning down any buildings. That's for sure. Well, we can just go across to the field, right? They're right at the field.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that works. Their leader's not
Once
there though.
Fram kind of hangs back and is the quiet one a little bit as you go forward.
Well, I mean, we're just gonna talk to the people at the front
I mean,
lines
he's still
here.
walking with you. He's just like if there's a group walking forward, he's at the back of the line, not just constantly proselytizing.
Gotcha.
So so he's just kind of back.
So, as you approach the field, you see all these people. They stop tilling the land. They look up at you and they're like, "What do you want, Punk lovers?"
Now,
I'm not particularly fond of any deity.
yeah, we are not. Well, all of us are not.
Who's
Punk
dressed as a raccoon
worshippers.
right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we both have the makeup like raccoon.
They point to
Yep.
Gruzlak and Fram. And they go, "They look like Punk worshippers to me. They're dressed up
Well,
as giant raccoons.
See, one of
Thieves,
them-
not only a
bandits."
raccoon, but there's also like "I Heart Ponck" written on Fram's forehead.
They one of them is a Ponck follower, and the other one is just a little confused and dumb. But
Yeah, who are you? Nah, friend is not confused. He's not dumb. What you talking about, Kamaji? Friend is a cool guy.
Thank you,
but
brother. I mean, the lot
I-
right now in this trying time.
something seems off about the situation here, and I was wondering if you might be able to shed some light on it, because I'm a follower of Burr myself. However, I respect all deities and everybody's right to worship who they wish. But I'm just curious if what your side of this story is. Why do they hate you so, and why do you hate them?
Roll persuasion.
Oh
Damn it.
shit!
I'm
You
gonna say
think-
that
Actually,
Fram is gonna give you.
I have inspiration.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, also Fram can just give you assistance because he's proficient in that. So he's just gonna strum on his lute, make your words hit a little more impactfully.
BGN.
Oh, look at that turnaround.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
nice.
the power of music. That's the power of
Anything's
music.
possible with anything's possible with the power of one guy. I don't know.
Sweeney, the power of Sweeney. I'll tell you what happened around here. Well, it was probably 5 years ago. We used to just have one single house of worship for most of the anarchic four, and, well, I mean, most of the deities in general. Even some of the primordial tetrad, though I can't say I'm a fan of Briella in the anarchic four. Most of the deities are just fine. And then someone got the great idea that they were going to divide up the houses to the two most common deities that, people liked in town, and that happened to be Sweeney and Ponck. Well, the more people went to these services at these separate houses, the more divided our town became until everybody was, well, just yelling at one another. Now here I am, tilling my field and just trying to mind my own business while these Ponck worshippers run around like reckless idiots.
Harsh, bro.
What else you want to know?
Well, they claim that you tore up all their seeds in their farming lands.
I sure did. I sure did do that.
Why?
Oh, why? You want to know why?
Yeah, why being a jerk?
Hey, I only did what I had to do because, well, those idiots, they came into our house of worship and they painted Ponck's face all over the walls.
And why
Desecrated
did
it.
they do that? What was that in retaliation for?
Look, the retaliation goes back 5 years. It's a string
Don't
of
you-
occurrences. I don't even remember how it began.
Don't you think that at some point somebody has to be the bigger man, or perhaps the bigger bird?
Well, when you put it that way, I hadn't thought of it like that, I guess. I suppose you're
When-
right.
When does this end? Isn't it all about just like being together and having a good time? Don't you like dancing?
I
I
do.
feel like the deities of Ponck and Sweeney should get together just fine. Yes, Ponck is the god of parenthood, but he likes to get down with the dancing and the trancing. So I think it's a natural match. Why the animosity?
Well,
I agreed.
if I'm being
You see,
honest, I feel like we've gotten far away from the true teachings of the gods and goddesses, and I hope to one day get back to it. But until then, I've got to support my community, which is the Sweeney Terrorburg community.
I'm gonna try to make a raccoon mix bird dance.
okay.
Why you guys not get along? Your bulls are the god of dance. Yeah. Oh shit. Can the friend give me the system?
Does Fram know what you're trying to do? Is the question. Can I roll insight to see if I can tell what he's trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
And I just snap
Nope.
at.
I have no clue what you're doing.
Oh
What are you
fuck!
doing, bro?
What the heck? You know
Oh,
what?
those are my- those are weird moves,
Inspiration! I gotta use the inspiration.
Okay, use it. Fram's just looking at you
Music.
quizzically. Oh, that's enough. Yeah, you manage
I
like,
gotta do the scratch roll.
the scratch roll in the dirt.
Yes.
The Sweeney worshiper appreciates the gesture, and he says he's willing to talk with the his community and relay all this information to his leader, which is back at the house of Sweeney. But he tells you that his leader is in like he's gonna be very hard to convince because the two leaders of these two houses hate one another.
Why
Well,
so much hate?
We're on another plane. Sweeney and Ponck are looking down and smiling at this piece.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, this whole situation is like a loaf of bread. Now, it needs the kneading and the rhythm of the dance and the trance, but it also needs the love and tenderness that only a parent or one that has created that dough can give. So really, at the end of the day, this whole town needs to come together to create a nice, well-proofed, perfectly baked, soft, juicy, nicely crunchy on the outside loaf of bread.
Okay, when you say this, he says, okay, he's going to use that metaphor to talk to his leader. He goes away to the house, and he says he's going to meet you in about a half hour. Half hour passes by. He finds you, and he says the leader is going to agree to talk with the leader of House Ponck, that they have a proposition for the leader. They want to create a called a deity day, where everyone comes and they worship all the deities together. But he has to agree to also worship Sweeney, and he will worship Ponck. Now, there's one catch. In order to complete this ritual that will happen once every single year, they're going to create a ritual offering around a very large bonfire in the hopes that their deities will come down and speak to them.
Ooh.
He tells you that today has to be that day, because that would mean that the Ponck worshippers are giving up Ponck Day and to replace it as Deity Day. So you have to take this proposition to the House of Ponck, the guy that just asked you to burn down the House of Sweeney.
So do they have a Sweeney Day or no?
They do. So he'd be giving up his Sweeney Day.
So there'd be two deity days, or would it just be
It's one Deity Day.
deity day?
It has to take place on the day that was the day of the day of Ponck.
I think that's great. That's an easy sell. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
You guys return to the House of Ponck. Everyone is rolling around like raccoons, except they've brought in like wheelbarrows full of dirt so that they could roll around in the dirt in the longhouse.
No idea how much I wish I could join them right now, bros. Tear me apart a little bit.
Kamaji's pretty like he's heated right now. The fact that this guy was trying to burn down a church in such a small town close to his home, like he could see this type of like hatefulness, like he just it's incomprehensible to him outside of monsters, especially in such a small town like this, and he's
Sure.
just like
Yeah.
he's heated.
Okay. Well,
You're not cool.
and that I think that's fair. You know, he's kind of a malicious individual. So
He's not gonna like get violent or anything. He's just like he's on edge, and he might snap at him maybe, but he's at the moment he's kind of like taking a back seat.
Sure.
Why these guys still follow us?
Isn't he following you? He's a follower
think-
of Ponck.
As Kamaji's actually walking up,
Where is
He's-
Dongong?
like to the thing, he's gonna be like, Rig, excuse me, Rig, could you possibly
Yeah.
take the lead on this convincing here? Because I just don't trust myself to keep a level head. I'm absolutely furious right now.
Don't worry,
Well,
Comanche, I
know
got your
my
back.
level head about pretty much everything except for Outlanders. I ain't never been no good at convincing nobody, but I'll give it my best shot.
Oh, hey,
Just-
see you're back.
Just
Did
se-
you-
just sell it as
Alright,
it's
just
there.
sit down for a sec.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, say that again, Kaji?
Just sell it as they're gonna give up Sweeney Day and they want to move Deity Day to Ponck Day, so it'll still be like it's Ponck's Day, but it's for both deities. And they want to move it to Yo Day, so Yo Day wins. Sell it like that.
That's
Alright, so
smart.
just sit down on your bear there. We got a proposition for you to bring peace to this town now. I'm not really a follower of any of these deities. I believe in the holy power of nature. And it seems to me, though, you guys have really gone down the wrong path.
He interrupts
And my
you
friends here agree. Yep.
and he says,
So you burned the house of Sweeney down, eh?
No, just shut up and listen.
Oh,
Yeah, shut
Well,
up and listen.
everybody inside of the House of Ponck gets silent when you talk this way to the leader, their cult leader, religious leader. And I would say they're very scared of you right now because you look like the most fearsome raccoon that they've ever laid eyes on.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's
Roll
funny because he does also have the face paint on too.
Yeah.
Like he's like like it's like he's one of them. He was with them, and now he's just like, shut the fuck up right now.
You could roll a history check to know why Gruzlak is so intimidating to them.
Oh,
We all can.
all of us?
Yes.
History.
Nice.
He looks similar. I would say Rig knows this. He looks similar to a figure in lore, Ponck lore, called the Great Raccoon, which is said to, on occasion, dethrone
Yep.
very malicious or malevolent Ponck leaders.
I know all of you have heard the story of the Great Raccoon. You're all followers of Ponck. Even I know that story, and I don't consider myself one of y'all. Now, this guy here, is gonna... I don't know, I'm not one for stories. But here's what's gonna happen. Folks out there, they're willing to make peace. Now, are you telling me that as Ponck worshippers? Ponck worshippers, mind you. Ponck! Just one more time. You worship Ponck. Can't wrap my head around that one. But anyways, you're supposed to be here for peace, aren't you? You do want peace, right? You do love peace as parenthood?
I want everyone to love Ponck the way I love Ponck.
And you also agree that Ponck is inside everyone?
Of course.
Including other
Listen to
deities?
me, weirdo. You don't make people love Ponck in your way. You love everyone in the Ponck's way.
You can
That's the real
you can-
Ponck wisdom.
You can see him like pushing back in his chair to get away from you just because he's so scared of you.
Poke his chest.
He
Listen
yips.
to the word of Ponck.
So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get rid of this Ponck Day nonsense, and they're gonna get rid of that Sweeney Day, and you're gonna have one day called Deity Day, which I still think is kind of nonsense, honestly. But it's gonna help your village heal. You're gonna worship together, and apparently both deities are gonna come down. You're gonna actually meet your Ponck in person, or you can keep doing this and tear yourselves apart. And Ponck's probably gonna leave this town to nothing because he doesn't like fighting. What's it gonna be?
With
Yeah,
the
Ponck is all about the love.
with the intimidation check, they're convinced.
Nice.
He agrees. And he begs for
Thank you,
forgiveness.
Gruzlak.
He gets on his hands and knees and looks towards the ceiling and says, "Please forgive me, Ponck, for I have sinned."
Does Ponck answer?
No, he doesn't hear anything. But he
What's,
tells the gatherers to get the ritual ready. It's a big bonfire at the center of town, and they're going to try and summon the two deities.
I
What's
gotta
the
try
food that's
to-
out also, by the way?
What was that?
What's the food that's out on the tables?
It was rotisserie western sandgrouse.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take I'm gonna like take one of the like really picked over carcasses that's like completely like looks like somebody like completely ate it. It's just like bones.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip it over, make sure that they got the little oysters in the bottom, like the really good part of any poultry. And then if they didn't, I'm gonna eat them. If they did, I'm not, and then I'm gonna throw it at his feet in disgust.
He takes it off the ground and starts to eat it.
Can I try to?
It's
Begging
just
for food.
bones.
He says he'll never waste anything anymore. This is
I
the
agree
Ponck,
with
the
that.
Ponck leader, right?
Don't eat that, you nasty little. Ugh. Don't eat that. Spit it out.
He spits it out immediately. Please forgive me.
Hey, you're not supposed
You
to eat
just-
that. We're gonna save those for village dogs.
You
Take them for the
just.
dog.
You disgust me.
Oh my god.
Can I
Okay.
roll a religion to pray to the god, trying to, summon them into my body for a speech?
You can.
You know what? I'm gonna call it. This will be a net 20.
Are you gonna try to
Come
summon Corwin?
to inspire me. No, Paul. Give us lead the way. Give us your wisdom. Oh, shit!
That's what you get. That's what you get.
That's what I get.
Yep.
Gruzlak thinks
Calling
that
that 20.
Gruzlak thinks the closer he
Right.
draws to the fire, the more likely it is that he will be able to summon a god because it shows his toughness, but he instead just gets burned. I'm gonna roll to see how much damage you take. You take 5 fire damage.
All right, it's nothing.
The whole-
He just walks into the
shit.
fire, and that's how he dies in this session.
So the hilarious part about this is that the burn mark. Give me 1 second. I have to check what this is. I'm looking for Corwin. Where are you? There you are. The burn mark is in the shape of a horn, and you know that Corwin's stone is the petrified horn. So you think it's a sign, even though you just took a considerable amount of damage.
Lord, give me a sign.
You will now have a permanent scar on your body that is in the shape of a minotaur horn.
Nice. I got inspiration for that.
You do not.
I wrote net 1 and I want the inspiration.
You don't get inspiration.
All right.
You do get a
Okay.
permanent mark on your body, though, and 5
Nice,
fire damage.
nice. Worth it. Totally worth it. I'll take it.
Okay, so you guys have gathered around the bonfire. The Ponck.
Wait. It's like a horn and on my face, on my head. So that basically
Yeah.
mean I'm permanently bald a little bit.
Yes.
Part of my hair is just. Oh, you know what?
So-
Actually, it's on my head, right? So
Right.
It's not an actual horn. It's just a burn mark that
Yeah.
resembles a horn.
yeah, but I want to make it like more clear. So I'm gonna shave half my hair. So half my hair is gold and just show a burn mark there, and I'm proud of that.
Oh my god.
I love it. I
So
love
Fram
it.
sees this, and
Oh
he
my
goes,
god.
I've been having a crisis of faith lately, bros. I want to see if my God speaks to me.
And he holds his arm out into the fire to see if he gets
I
Okay.
gotta
Not what I was expecting him to say.
give
Show
my
me, punk. Show me your signs. Help me,
Okay.
get over my doubting heart, punk. I've never doubted you before.
You take 6 points of damage. Let me check something.
Burn me,
I gotta
punk.
see.
Burn me, daddy.
Burn me, daddy. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So does it leave a burn mark on
It
Fran?
does. It does leave a burn mark on you. It's 6 fire damage.
Yep.
His stone is the petrified wood, so it just looks like a rectangle.
Some burning rectangles of punk. I think this is a sign, bros.
So as you guys are burning yourselves in the bonfire, the rest of the House of Sweeney has come up from the south part of the road, and the House of Ponck has come from the north side of the road. And they're all kind of standing there, they're looking kind of like curmudgeons, staring at one another. Your disciples, the old man and the old woman, each take a side, okay? And they're both trying to calm these two different groups down. You just kind of hear them wagging their crooked fingers. Now you listen here, because the fam knows the true wisdom of the deities, and coming together is exactly what we're trying to do. And they're just kind of saying this to the two groups. And they're kind of listening hesitantly. So they start to gather around the fire. The two leaders come up, and they now start the ritual. So they begin. There are two different performances. One is scratch, scratch, stomp, and then Ponck's is, and I'll let Fram decide this.
Oh, yeah, so they're gonna be doing like that raccoon roll that Gruzlak was doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
wait, no.
and
I
then-
gotta show that
and then
again.
It ends in a, then it ends in a massage circle.
Okay. I need you to roll a performance check each. Yeah, let's just do
I
two
want to do
performance.
the scratch roll again. Like, hey, you guys can actually dance together, work together. Yeah, scratch and
So
roll.
Fram gets a 21 and Rig gets a 3.
Like a
Okay.
19.
I'm gonna not partake in either ceremony,
Okay. You're just standing
and
watching.
well, no, I'm still gonna like dance,
Okay.
but I'm gonna do my own dance, and I'm gonna be like kind of like motioning like for both parties to stop, and then throwing in like a couple of twirls, and then doing it again.
Very nice. You could roll performance. Okay, so the group passes, and you
Rig is
sense.
doing this really awkward little thing like this where he's not really moving, but he's just bare minimum dancing.
I'm kind of like standing in the middle, like I'm like about to judge a dance off, and I'm like kind of like I'm bringing both groups in, but like I'm like halting them, and I'm like going, all right, come in, all right, stop, all right, come in,
Yeah.
all right, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, one, I'm gonna point to one on each side, and I'm gonna go like this. Okay, all right, now dance.
Well, it works. Your guys' efforts work, and you hear the clouds above you. It's now nighttime, but the clouds part, and there's this like a loud rumble in the sky, and you hear a loud squawk, and then a very kind of awkwardly sounding so funny come down from the
These are
sky.
also both characters that I did in the last campaign.
Yes. So I will let you take over from here, but they do announce themselves, just their voices, not their physical forms. They can only take their physical forms in their plane.
Thanks for summoning me.
Wait.
Oh wow, you guys are so wrong. You tried to kill each other. I don't want that. It would have been okay with me.
I'm just like, I told you.
See?
All the worshippers are on their hands and knees begging for forgiveness from their deities, and the deities remind them
what
that it's
you
time to
want
come
from
together.
me? Oh, you want forgiveness from me? Okay, but you'll have to give each other extra hard massage. Just really get in there. Loosen up those muscles. Don't do that, or a little, I guess.
They all agree. There's a huge massage circle where everyone's rubbing each other's shoulders around the fire. And there's this kind of bonding moment where everyone in town realizes that they've been fighting for no reason. And they should really be coming together
Nice.
and focusing their efforts on defending the village from the true enemy, which to them is the Outlanders. The leaders agree that this is the best course of action, and they decide to dismantle both of the buildings and rebuild and use a smaller building as the single house of worship, which will be known as the House of Deities. Actually, the House of Voices. And it'll be down here.
How's it? Other voices?
House of Voices, because they couldn't see their gods, they could only hear them.
Oh, cool. Ooh.
You don't need to see me to know I'm inside of you.
There's no any core wing follower in this village.
There might be a one or two, but not too many.
Right.
Corwin, it's Ponck, dude. We've been over this.
So yes, then there's lots.
I gotta ask Ponck. Mighty Ponck, where is the core wing? Your body.
You
Corwin and I are buddies, but his body's not here. But don't worry, he's closer than you think.
and then suddenly the clouds begin to form again, and the voices grow ever distant as they fade into the sky, known as the Sky Sea.
Goodbye. See you next time.
Okay. There's peace in the village once again. You guys can go ahead and take a long rest,
Nice.
and we
Awesome.
can move our party to the next
Alright.
location.
Wow, we
that
have
was a
the
huge
cheese
detour.
maker. Wow, that basically means
What
our
did you expect
village.
to happen when you brought us back to this village?
I didn't know we were going to go
That's true.
so deep, but it was great. I loved it.
Well, I mean, you had Ponck Worship House, and we have Fram now. We didn't have Fram the first time we came through
True.
here.
True.
We have a literal following of Ponck worshippers.
I just thought you were going to be like, fuck this place. Let's go to the Underearth.
That's what I was joking. That's what I was joking about when we first came in. I was like, all right, and we drag Fram kicking and streaming through the town.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what I was joking about, but I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, if you lived in a rig, you would have, but.
Well, I also like I don't know. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah,
it
was
I
full
love it.
disclosure. I want
It was
I
closure.
want my character to become a blade singer wizard. So Sweeney as a deity is going to become important to me later on, I think. So I
Mhm.
wanted to like set groundwork here.
Yeah. And Elmwood's a central location to help, so it's good. Okay.
Blade singer.
So we can move on from here. We're going to be moving north. You guys are going to be going to the Underearth. We're just going to have you take out 2 rations each, and we're just going to move straight to the map.
Can I feel like everything that we just did was drawing us to Stoneguard.
Yeah, we don't
just
have to.
We just met the Dragonborn
Yeah,
who's
the
like trying
Dawn,
to go.
and Musashi is at the Stone
And
Guard too.
and Musashi and Rio are both in trouble in Stoneguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vote to the Stone Guard.
It just seems
feel-
like everything's pulling us to Stoneguard. If I'm
And-
being honest, you know.
and the prophecy of the rig is go to Stone Guard too. Talk to the dwarf king and queen.
Okay, so
now
I'll just.
now
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
there's another option here. We could also go down into the Underearth to try and hire a guide to bring us closer to Stoneguard through the Underearth, and that way we have a closer entrance into the Underearth when we're near Stoneguard to set up this business we're thinking about doing. We don't want to let
that's
them
so
know.
smart.
We don't want to let them know that we're like trying to do any of that. Like we can't let them know that we have those mushrooms or that we can cast magic.
Okay.
So like it might like what I'm saying is we can hire a guide probably to do that. Like I'm sure that that's a thing that we can hire for a certain amount of gold. But also it's risky because we still have to travel a long ways in the Underdark and we won't be able to use magic that entire way. What do you think?
Well, Gruzlak gonna just follow you anyway.
Okay, fair.
Yep.
What do Fram and Rig think?
Fram's mostly on board with anything that's going to make money. He needs 4,000 more gold to become a cleric of Ponck, and even though
this did kind of test his commitment. It's more of a the deity's great, the followers aren't, but now I can be a cleric someday. And Riggs just kind of what his friends want to do, he wants to do, and after, especially since you're the one who left the longhouse, he sees you as like the reasonable one, and he's more likely to follow you. So if that's what you want to do, Riggs on board.
Dawn Gun wants to follow you into the Underearth because he thinks by going back there and finding an entrance closer to Stoneguard that this could advance his Arcanum University much quicker than he'd previously thought.
It 100% can. I mean, that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest argument for doing it. So
Okay.
let's do it. Let's go into the Underearth and try and go to Stoneguard through the Underearth.
Okay.
But I don't.
Okay.
Honestly, I have zero faith in us being able to do. Like, it's pretty hard to navigate in the Underearth, right? I'm taking like for us.
Yeah, it's a dangerous place.
Okay, so like hiring a
difficult to navigate.
guide should be pretty easy in a city like the one we encountered earlier.
Yep.
What was that city called again?
That is Two Rivers Crossing. Let me check.
We are dangerous.
Rivers Crossing. That's what it was. A couple
Yeah,
other things I
so-
just want to put back on your radar. So there is a shadow rising in the south in a very large forest, supposedly connected to the necromancer Galmar, who worships Rin the Nightwalker. That's a deity. There is also the goblins, who have dug a massive hole in the earth and are digging down into the Underearth. You suspect that they are probably foraging for mushrooms. You think maybe they've discovered this as well.
Yeah.
Third, there is the problem of the Sunstone. It is still supposedly, it hasn't happened yet again, but supposedly plaguing King Olaf's dreams. And then there is the matter of Rig being this, not chosen one, but like a very central character in the story. And there is a prophecy about him not seeing what's behind him, or a danger, and that Gruzlak needs to watch his back. But Gruzlak's like, no, I take the front. Remember? We had that whole discussion.
Yep.
And then now there is the problem with Musashi
The
and
back.
Rio.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Enclave is supposedly on fire. Remember? That city like was burning or something? And you suspect it might be the Enclave.
Enclave is the city that underground, right?
The small one. Yeah, it's like the settlement, not the big city.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the goblins like definitely seem like something we kind of just blew by, but we also like we've had goblins haven't always been necessarily bad for Fengrove.
Correct.
So I'm not terribly worried about that.
I want to make a goblin, goblin character.
And I think we can deal with all the Underearth stuff while heading to Stoneguard to deal with Musashi and Rio, and I think that aligns with most of our goals better.
Okay. Go ahead and
I think-
roll a perception check on your travels. I want to see if you spot something on the way. We're not doing survival this time. You just need to eat up 2 rations each.
Nat 20 for Rig.
Ooh. I got 15
15, okay.
to ration.
Rig spots it, points it out to Gruzlak. There is several goblins marching along the road on the way to this map. You guys aren't quite here yet, so you're just on the road on the way. And
Ooh.
they are dressed up in what appears to be monk outfits. It's like a light blue
Ooh.
robes, and they have different color sashes around their midsection. And they're marching along.
Ooh.
Their chests are kind of puffed out, and they seem to be very confident in the way that they move.
Nice. Let's go hang out with them. They
They're
look like cool dude.
You see them really far down the road. They're marching toward you. They see you, but they don't appear to be threatened or concerned with passing you by. That's kind of what you gather.
Where are they? Let's go. Guys, let's go hang out with the goblin.
They're marching south along the road. You're marching north.
We are marching north. They are marching south.
Yep. You spot them in the distance.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to converse with them? Do you want to ambush them? What do you want? How do you want to
I-
interact with these goblins?
I'm gonna just go to talk to them. Hey, little fellows!
Hey, how you doing? I don't have any time to talk right now. I'm actually on my way to the monastery.
Wait, what's monastery?
Well, it's not really a monastery. It's like a big compound where we train with bow staff and other kinds of weapons.
Oh.
Where we train with weapons, you know, how to fight things. And we meditate.
Oh. Wow, how nice! I like weapon too. I got a bunch of weapon. I'm gonna show him like, hey, you see this?
Yeah, it's great,
Here,
fella, but I can tell from all the way back there that you don't got the training for that outfit, okay? We are highly disciplined goblins. Not like the other kin that hang out over there in Gobtown. You ever been to Gobtown before?
Not yet, actually.
Yeah, it's a great place, but, you know, they're pretty rowdy over there. Not disciplined like us monks.
What? Wait, you guys are monks?
Yeah, we're monks.
Ooh. What monks does? What's a monk?
Well, we meditate and sit in nature and practice with weapons.
You can roll insight check if you'd like.
Insight. Cling. 18.
They're not that disciplined. They think that they're more disciplined than they are. They do tell you
Why
a few
is it-
more things. Oh, go
Why
ahead.
is discipline?
What is disciplined? Disciplined is like, what's the synonym?
Gentlemen?
No.
Resolved.
Resolve?
It's like think about anime characters, like your classic shonen anime character. They have like a lot of discipline with their training. Like
Routine.
they just do training all the time, and they never stop training because they have really good discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like their resolve is so strong. You ever watch like JoJo? Like it's like my resolve is stronger than yours, so you can't beat me.
Okay. Well, I'm convinced. You guys look so cool. I want to be one of you. Can you teach me the way? Why you guys so disciplined?
You know, I don't think so. You're too big. You're too big. Big guys fall
What?
hard.
What? I saw big is a good thing.
No. No. I don't think
Can you
so.
teach me? How about you teach me how to become small like you? I can only be bigger, cannot be smaller.
You're just not, you know, you're not the right fit. I mean, look at us, look at you. You're a mess. I mean, I can smell you from 50 feet down the road. No offense or nothing, but you smell like my
What?
grandmother.
Can I smell them?
Yeah, you can smell them. You can roll perception.
Is this conversation going on in Goblin or Common?
It's going on in common.
I can speak Goblin actually.
I also can speak Goblin.
You know
So
what?
can
I gonna.
Rig and Fran. Everyone in this party can.
Were you speaking this in Goblin?
Yes, I gotta speak
Okay.
Goblin. I'm like, what you talking about, brother?
Yeah,
Listen to me. I can
everybody
speak
in the
your
party
language.
can speak Goblin. That's awesome.
Yeah,
We
let's
all-
go.
No wonder we didn't go to the Goblin place. Because we're just
Yep.
like, we trust the goblins. We're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we got goblin
Cool
homies
guy.
all
They're
over. Like,
cool
goblins are
guy.
chill. If they're gonna
Yeah,
be
they're
doing
so
some
chill.
magic, they're gonna be fine. We've been chill with them. They're
Look,
cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate
They
that
got a nice
oration.
party.
Okay, but we don't need any more people in our training routine.
Aw.
I mean,
Oh.
you think you're a tough guy? You could show me what you got. Try to punch me in my stomach. I got iron abs.
Hey, for sure.
Oh, I
got
got-
pretty.
Yeah,
I got
basically
pretty.
adamantine.
punch.
It's basically adamantine six pack right here. Okay.
If you're sure about it, you won't be mad if I, punch you too hard.
Punch me too hard. You can't punch me too hard. I told you I got adamantine abs.
All right. If you,
This guy right here.
He's giggling with his other goblin friends.
All right, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Should I use rage? I will. Or I just do I need to roll an attack or I just roll a athletic?
So you're gonna roll 2 attack. A 2 hit roll.
2 attack.
No,
For your unarmed strike.
Yeah, your unarmed strike
So
attack.
I'm
Just
gonna, I'm
one
gonna
roll.
say that Fram is going to give you bardic inspiration on this.
You can do this, Gruzlak. Just
So
have faith in Ponck.
so I'm gonna have an advantage.
Bardic
So that you
inspiration.
roll a d6. So you roll a
D6?
d6 and you can add it to any of your like attack rolls.
You can't roll it to damage rolls though, right?
No, that's only if
Yeah.
you take like the.
So that means I
forget what
got
part it is.
28.
That's it.
A 28.
You have to roll the d6. Oh yeah, 28 to hit.
So you hit
And-
this goblin, and he flies 10 feet backward against a boulder, and he goes, "Holy shit! You can punch like an ox." Maybe we should listen to this guy. Yeah. His buddies coming over. They're like, "Whoa, let me see." They come over, they're like feeling your muscles and stuff. They're really
that's so
impressed.
chill.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's your name again? Tell me, what's your name?
I am mighty Gruzlak.
Wow, you sure are
What's your
mighty.
guy's name?
My name? I'm Tone.
Oh.
Tone. Just call me Tone.
Ah, nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you too. The rest of these guys are
Tom
idiots.
is
You don't need to
my
know.
punch.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're actually very tough, tough, My punch usually can just stab through the human body.
Adamantine abs. What'd I tell you? Hey, look, if you
Nice,
ever in or around Gobtown, look Tone up. Look me up.
Of course, man. You are a tough guy. I like you.
I need
respect you.
I need strong people to help me start this idea I got. A monastery, a real calm place, to do meditation and whatnot.
Oh, that sounds so good. That's such a good idea. I will definitely helping you.
What kind of before I go, what kind of style you working on? Are you just like a rager, like most of these idiots around here? Not that you're an idiot, just uneducated from my standpoint.
Are he asking my class?
Yeah,
Like,
without saying the word class.
oh,
And you're exactly what he thinks you are.
You just describe your fighting style.
Oh, my fighting style. I usually just charge at people and kick their ass.
Yeah, that works for tavern brawling and the occasional street fight, but we got a different way of doing things down over near Gobtown, and I'll show you sometime if you're in the area.
Sure.
All
Very
right.
excited to see it.
Well, I'm excited to see you over in my part of the neck of the woods, as they say. Anyways, I gotta get going. I got lots I gotta do, I'm busy.
All right, don't worry, pal. I will see you next time. Hey, take this. I'm gonna give some ration to him. Let's give 2 ration to him.
Yeah, he takes him. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Takes off with his troop. They're gone. So you can go
Nice
right down
work.
in your notes. Tone. T-O-N.
T-O-N-E.
T-O-N-E. Yep.
Oh, tongue. Okay, like a bomb. Okay.
A key. You guys then.
Is there anywhere I can make a note at the
In the journal at the top right,
Chart?
you should be able to do something. Yeah. You can also put it in the chat.
I saw it. Nice. Journal.
Okay. You guys then make it to the Underearth River entrance.
Nah.
All right, let me grab the map for us. Here it is. So this is where you would come down into the Underearth. It takes a little while, but you get here pretty quick.
Fuck.
And there is no boat next to the river. but you know that you need to go this direction. When you exit the passageway, you do notice that there are the ant holes along the side of the wall here.
Excuse me.
What would you like to do?
Be quiet.
Be quiet? Okay. Everybody roll stealth.
Stealth? Okay. Ooh, sneaky.
Nobody has heavy armor on or anything like that, right?
I don't even
anybody
have
does.
any armor.
I don't.
I'm naked.
I don't
Like
think anybody
follower
does.
Ponck,
but-
man.
Well, the good news is you guys don't attract the attention of the ants. But the bad news is you don't really have a way of getting back to River's Crossing without a boat. You can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Swim. Perception check. Pring. Ooh, 20.
At 20. Okay. You look around this beach and you do notice something, Gruzlak. Well, you don't notice it, you run into it. You trip on a rock and your head hits the side of the wall, and you bump into like a fake covering in the wall, and it reveals like a little trigger. You're not sure what it is.
Oh.
You just face planted into it.
Hey guys, I think I found something. What is this? Check out.
I'll go investigate it.
Yeah, when you walk over to the wall, you notice. Let me grab you. There is like a little hidden hole here. Inside is a box. You open the box and you find a whistle.
Whistle.
Can I check out the area around the box for any like directions or anything like that? Or
Yeah, you flip the box upside down and you see a note. Blow for ferry.
oh, okay, I'll blow it.
When you blow it, no sound comes out that you can perceive, but it does not seem to disturb the ants on the far side of the wall. And about 20 to 30 minutes later, you see a boat coming down the river stream, and it parks, and it's being captained by a Durgar. Who are you?
Name's Kamaji.
Oh! I've heard your name before.
Damn straight. We're looking for passage up to River's Crossing.
Sure thing.
What's it gonna cost us?
2 silver pieces each, please. Right there in the box. He points to the box on the side of the raft.
Each of us, 2 silver piece.
2 silver pieces.
Okay. 2 silver piece.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Hold on. And he takes you over to River's Crossing.
Nice.
guys make it back.
Oh, it's like Undertale. Awesome.
Don't forget about all the followers.
Yes, all the followers. This is a huge map. I'm not going to put you in yet. Oh yeah, you guys will have to pay for the followers. I see what you're saying.
Ram only has
Uh,
gold, so you just drop 1 gold piece for all of them.
Cool.
It works.
You guys, can you roll perception checks when you get into town?
Perception. What? Wait. If we roll foul, if we fail at the roll, can we get the passive perception, or does it work like that?
No.
I don't think
No?
so. Actually, yeah,
If
We
he's
should call
calling
it.
not for this.
If he's calling for a roll, then
Yeah.
the roll is what works.
Okay.
Passive perception is what like
What
you
I do with-
use for like surprise rounds.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that kind of stuff usually.
I usually, yeah,
Okay.
for surprise, and then when Jeff is like trying to do stealth to do attacks with his rogue or whatever. I use it
Yeah,
for that too.
exactly.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it.
One Cosmos. Hello. Look at this face.
Ooh,
Okay,
where?
I'm just looking at the chat.
Oh,
I don't know what face that is. So,
man.
when you guys get into town, you do notice something. A few of you notice something. Looks like only Gruzlak is unaware. He's probably looking around for gladiators. That's what I would assume.
Yeah, I'm looking like, I want to fight again. The Colosseum.
The rest of you notice that there are flyers all along the city streets that talk about the Enclave having been burned to the ground.
Holy shit, it already happened.
And sadly, there have been no reports of survivors, though they suspect, from what you gather, that there might be some people still there. You're
Wait.
not certain, though.
What about Kibo?
He was last left in an interrogating room because there was his loyalty was being questioned.
Yeah, so is that he's at there or here?
He was in the Enclave. Yeah. You don't know if he's alive or not.
Shit, we need to go save him. He's our friend.
You do know that
Why you want to kill every our NPC friend? What's wrong with you?
I did say he was dead.
No, I can
What-
sense
what?
you. You're trying to kill him.
What's up with the university here?
Okay, let's see. Where are you at? The university there. Did you want to go there?
Well, I'm wondering what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is that actually a university? I don't know how true to this map we're being.
Yes, this
You know-
one is a university. There is no metro though.
Hey, there's a bikes and trikes. There's a bike.
Not in this one. Not on this map. No, just ignore that.
Oh, okay.
I kind of feel like I already know the answer to my own question because it's like the mushroom magic stuff is locked up by the matrons. Like, there's not going to be anything for me there because otherwise, they wouldn't let me read it. Anything good is not going to be able to be read there, so I'm not going to even waste my time going to the university. But where are we going to be staying?
It's up to you. You can
We're
stay
gonna go
at
to
the
Colosseum.
Adventurers Guild, which is over here near the wet bridge. You can stay. There's places to stay in the Merchant's Quarter.
So about the Enclave
Yes.
burned out thing, only the Gruzlak doesn't know it, right?
Well, now he probably does. He didn't notice the signs, but he hears everybody else talking about it now.
Oh, now I know. Okay,
And
I'm
you
gonna say, yeah.
you also suspect, or the posters allege that it's the spider cultists which burned the Enclave.
Screw the countess! We need to go save our friend, guys. Kibo need us.
What would you like to do? We don't have to get into too much detail on where you want to stay unless you're planning on actually exploring something in this city. If not, then it'll be a quick overnight, and then we will be moving on to the next map.
We don't have time to spend in this city. Go save our friend.
Yeah, I suppose. Anything that I want to do is just going to get us in big trouble, so I should just not do that.
Rig wants to leave, and Fram wants to convert everyone.
I want to make money by selling mushrooms that are magical and illegal.
Actually, Fram's kind of with you on that one. He also wants to make money, and he figures that that's also the best way to do it. So Fram actually would join you on that if you wanted to.
I mean, well, I not. This is the worst place to sell them, because this is where
Oh, yeah,
they're.
yeah.
This is where they're gonna fetch the least amount of price. But we can. I'm like trying. I'm keen to try and find out. Like, what I really want to do here is find like the matron's map of like where all the magic mushrooms are, and then like we're fucking set. Like.
I
If
mean,
we
if
could do
we
that, like that would be so huge for us. Like if they have like mapped like levels of the Underdark, like so that we know where like even higher level mushrooms are, like and how to access them, that would be so big for us.
can
If you want help
find
finding them,
Kibo,
I'm on your side there. I want to find those mushrooms too, so we can raise money for the glory of Ponck. So yeah, I'm on board.
I bet Kibo can help us with this if he's still alive. If we can find him.
Well, now I don't think Kibble's going to be helpful. He was not very forthcoming beforehand, and he was more worried about the matrons than he was worried about us. So I don't think we can count on Kibble being much help, unless we're willing to manipulate him. Which
Well,
I'm
maybe
not.
we should just find a place to sleep for the night, do our business, and leave.
Shut up, Rig. Now, Fram, how do we steal? Where do you think, if you were keeping a map of magic mushrooms, where would you keep it?
Oh man, let me noodle on this for a while, bro. I gotta do some thinking. Where would I keep a magic map? Well, I want to make sure I put it somewhere where I can find it easily, but be hard for everyone else to get to. You dig, bro?
Maybe
Like
it's
in
in
my pants.
maybe it's in the throne room.
That's,
Perhaps
I
they
like
keep
your
it in.
idea more than Gruzlak's, but
Perhaps they keep it in some kind of dungeon. Hey, you do. I have an interesting idea, actually. Well, if you're all keen to hear it.
I'm keen as a
Sure.
bean, bro.
Well, I was thinking about this. It's interesting that the keep, you see, sits over a large body of water. I was wondering where all the sewage might drain to. Perhaps it leaks out into the bottom of that large body of water, that lake, I guess we could call it. Maybe there's a way into the dungeon from the water.
Under the water?
Perhaps. I mean, they must have drainage pipes that lead into the lake.
Oh.
I suppose. I mean, they also have the ability of magic, so they may just vaporize their poo.
True. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, they must have something. I would think that there'd be something there. Maybe not. I could be wrong. We'd, of course, have to swim around the perimeter to find out.
If I could do magic, I would definitely just not have to, have my house smell like shit because I had to poop in an outhouse. I'd just vaporize the poo.
True, but I mean, what about the, running water and other things?
I mean, I suppose, yeah. But then they gotta just have a poo lake.
Well, maybe it's not sewage. Maybe it's just running water. I agree, though. Poo lake sounds terrible. Terrible.
Are you saying you need a volunteer of somebody who's gonna jump headfirst into some water without really thinking the consequences through? 'Cause I think we have somebody in our party who we might be willing to talk into that.
Agreed.
Before Rick finished the sentence, I already jumped.
All right, so you dive headfirst into the water. It is time. Let's see here. Can you roll an athletics check? This is divided into 4 quadrants. There's the north, the south, the east, and the west. You've got to be able to swim through each of the quadrants. 23 passes. You manage to swim through the entire... Let's see, this is the eastern quadrant. You're now at the northern quadrant. Can you go and roll another athletics check? You have not found anything yet.
Let's go! Swim! Ah, shit!
Oops, I forgot to make you roll an investigation check for the first one. Could you do that
Oh,
retroactively?
Investigate. Sure. Investigation. Ah, what the fuck?
Okay, you
3.
didn't find anything, and then you're going to go ahead and roll for the northern quadrant.
Wait, why is the northern quadrant?
The northern side between it's the space between the two
Oh.
bridges at the top.
Another investigation.
Another investigation.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
1.
Let me do something real quick before we continue. Okay, continue on. You do another athletics check.
Okay. Athletic. Frame. That pass?
That passes, and roll investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Oh my god.
Okay,
I
and then
got
another
so many nat 1 today.
athletics check.
Okay. Swim. Oh.
So you are not going to make it to the end. You're going to roll disadvantage on this investigation check.
You
have
know
to
what?
Cut your swim short.
Can I gotta transform to the wait. No, I'm gonna be rage. Because I haven't found the stuff, so I'm start to piss off and I go
Okay.
into rage. So I
Okay.
got advantage on the athletic.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
like stupid
it's
water, stupid.
It's a wash though because you had disadvantage, so it's just a flat roll.
Wait,
so-
you said disadvantage is for the investigation. I'm have a
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
advantage
Yeah, you're
and
right.
the
You're right.
athletic.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You're totally right.
So it's 19.
19 passes, and then investigation.
Yay! Let's go.
got
Rage
confused.
goddess 10.
Okay. You don't find anything in any of the 4 quadrants on your swim around the lake.
While he's doing his nautical journey, can I like go across the bridges and just like check things out from like the edges of the bridges and walk around the building and just like kind of just doing a general investigation on the entire area?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Is
roll
Fram's
investigation.
kind of on board with you? He's going to go with you, and he's going to assist you on all of that because he's proficient in everything.
I just take a swim.
20.
I found nothing.
A 20. You do notice pipes on this side, this quadrant over here, which would be the eastern. And they appear to be going down the sides of the castle walls. It goes back into the floors, it looks like, and you don't see where they empty out.
All right. Can I
don't-
investigate further?
You'd have to get down to the beachhead. I don't think you have access to that unless you have to try to stealth your way.
I will try and stealth my way.
Okay. That fails. The guards spot you and they tell you need to return back
I
to the
roll
bridge.
inspiration.
Okay.
I use my inspiration.
Wait, I saw you already round out your inspiration.
Oh, I was going
Oh,
to,
and-
but
and-
somebody else used it instead.
Oh,
And since Fram is with him, should Fram also roll
oh yeah,
stealth?
yes.
Yeah,
Now I remember.
if he's walking with him, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm basically following around helping with everything, so...
Okay, you're also stealthed. And the investigation, you could also roll if you'd like.
I think I
What's
was
your
helping with the investigation, though.
what's your bonus?
To investigation, +1.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's just Kamaji. Oh, well.
But I'm assisting because I'm proficient in everything as a bard.
You do see the pipes. They're on this side of the lower wall, and they do empty out into the water down here. Some of them are quite large.
Those
Okay.
pipes, man. Look how big those things are.
I reckon somebody could swim up those, possibly. I don't know if I want to be the one to do it though. Not.
I mean, as a follower of Ponck, I've been up many things in my day, but I'm not sure
Good
if I
up a lot
want
of
to either.
pipes.
I'm not what
A
you would
lot of
say
pipes.
a strong swimmer, although I am pretty good in tight spaces.
Love me a good tight space. Now, when it comes to swimming, I'm no Gruzlak, but I'm all right. Not to get
Gruz-
meta, but I got +2.
Gruzlak, are you trying to do a swim up these pipes?
Wait, I thought isn't I still at the water in the water?
You
Yeah,
just
you're in the
finished.
water.
I
You're
haven't
in the
come back
water,
yet.
and we just spotted the pipes, and now we're gonna yell to you like, "Yo, Gruzlok, there's some pipes right here. You might be able to swim up. They lead
Sure.
right into the castle."
And before I do that, like when they're doing that, and I just keep trying to find the thing, and I didn't find anything, and I'm pissed. Can I at least roll a survival check to catch some fish?
Sure,
Like
you
I
can roll
need to bring
survival.
back something, or my boys will like they will be sad. I need to bring back something, at least fish for Kamaji.
Yeah, 100%. Roll survival.
Yeah.
You
15.
catch one. You catch one of the.
Woo.
It's actually a really rare fish. It's one of the rainbow sturgeon. You wrestle it with two
Ooh.
hands. You pull it out. It's about half the size of you.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna bring it back to Kamaji. Hey, Kamaji, look at what I got.
Whoa!
This is an automatic one rare monster part.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We're gonna be eating good tonight, boys.
By the
I'll
way,
let
I'm gonna
somebody put
let
it
you
on.
guys do the every time the foraging stuff. You guys are proficient doing that. I
Yeah,
haven't done that before.
no problem. Okay, you make it back. You see where the pipes are. They're in the eastern quadrant, which is over here on the right side of the map. If you want to try an athletics check to go and swim up through these, you can.
Sure. Let's go. Okay, guys. Let me do this. Yeah. Probably I don't have rage anymore, right? But I
You
got 17.
don't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, I end the rage. And, I got 17.
17 passes. You manage to find the pipe. You are able to fit into it, but it does require an extraordinary amount of athletic effort to get further into the castle. I need you to roll another athletics check.
Okay.
Is he within like range to hear?
I'm in the
just
In
water.
the pipe?
if
No.
Okay, because otherwise Fram would shout out Bardic Inspiration, but if he can't, if he's too far
Yeah,
from the pipe right
I'm in
now,
the
so
water.
He's too far down there now, I'd say.
I just hear like
So you're swimming, horizontally with the ground at the moment, but then you come up to a vertical shaft, and you do notice that there are. So you've made it. You made it through the difficult part. You do notice that there are now these handlebars. You're still under the water, but there are handlebars to help you swim upward. You go for about 50 feet or so, and then I need you to make one more athletics check. This is to hold your breath.
okay. Do I got the advantage because
So-
the bar you say helping
Yeah,
me?
that'd work. Yeah.
Okay. Advantage. Let's go. 23.
23, it works. There is like a current that's taking it down, so you're fighting against that, but you make it all the way to the top. And then you see the opening into the castle. You force yourself through, and you are emptied out into like a really large pool of water. Like force yourself past the current into a pool of water. You kind of position yourself against the wall, and then you climb out of this big tub. It looks like it's some kind of filtration system for water that is filtering through the castle. And this is like the dirty water that gets washed out into the river. Because the stream goes downhill, which goes down towards the right side of the map. So you did make it up in there. It was very difficult, very excruciating for you. I would say you are going to take one level of exhaustion. Even though you passed all those checks, this was an extreme athletic feat that you just accomplished.
That makes sense. One level.
One level of exhaustion. You are now inside the castle. There are no guards around. It seems that this room has been left unguarded, as it doesn't seem like an important spot in the castle. But you do get the sense that you're in the lower area of a dungeon or something. What would you like to do?
Earlier.
This is all theater of mind now. There's no map for this. You see
So
it.
now I know the way in, but I don't have any solution to tell my teammate.
Yeah.
I can't just go check out it. Like, let's see, where is it here? Wait,
See-
why we are here and why are we here? Why we want to go getting
Roll an
here?
intelligence saving throw. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Roll an intelligence
All
saving throw, and I want to see if Gruzlak can remember.
Okay. 4.
You don't remember.
Like, I finally
Yes.
Wait, why am I here?
Oh my god, that's so brilliant.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
oh,
so good.
That's so
I'm
amazing.
so good. I'm in, guys. Wait. Wait. What
also-
should I do here now?
There's also absolutely no way that we're following him the way he came.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were just doing that just for like to see if it could
Oh
happen.
my god. What are you gonna do now? Okay, so you're in this room. There's a large pool that you've climbed out of, and there's a door at the far end. It looks like one of those old creaky castle doors made of wood with like these lateral iron wrought bars that hold the wood pieces in place. You can roll a perception check on the door.
Perception.
It looks like a quiet door. You should open it.
I gotta open it. Gruzlak is this door looks nice.
Creak, 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 creak. As you open it, there's a guard standing outside the door. He looks to his left and sees you and just got like a surprise shock on his face. What do you do?
Charge at him.
You what?
Charge at him.
Okay, roll initiative. You are both surprised, so it just cancels each other out.
Oh shit.
A 5.
Yeah, only 5.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
So
He
is
gets
this
the
where Gruzlak dies in this campaign for this session for today.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna
No.
happen here. I do need to grab something, so give me a moment while I do this.
Okay.
Gruzlak on his own this time.
Corwin, guide me! Man. I go to the bathroom very quick.
This definitely doesn't look good. It's definitely it looks like probably the worst situation he's been in.
Yeah, this is not
Pretty
good.
much, because everywhere else there's been someone else to.
We have no way of getting to him like in any reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, like he barely made it.
So
There's
I'll
no
wait
way
for him
we're
to
gonna
come
make
back.
it.
This could be a bit of a long. Well, we'll see. It shouldn't be too long. We'll see what Gruzlak does.
In fact, he's gonna jump out the window.
No
I'm
window
calling
in this
that.
room. No window, just a pipe that takes him back out into the lake.
He might jump back into that too. I don't know.
So, oh, there he is.
I'm back.
All right, Gruzlak. He swings
Okay.
he draws his longsword and swings it twice at you. I'm gonna say because he's surprised. He doesn't have a chance to draw his short sword, which he could also technically use. Now he misses with both those attacks because you're so close together. You just stop him from, striking the blade against you. So you can go ahead and take your turn now.
Nice. Okay. So I gotta use non-lethal damage.
Okay.
And let me think about it. He's a dwarf, right?
He's a Durgar. Yep. It's like
Durgar,
a
okay.
Underearth dwarf.
Okay. So is it like I need the bludgeon damage to do the lethal non-lethal damage? Can I use spear? Or
You can use any melee weapon to do non-lethal.
okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? I trying to. Can I try to choke him? Grapple him and try to choke him out.
You can try to grapple him, choking him out.
Maybe what like if I grapple him, I success, and you let me do another athletic check to trying to choke him out.
That means he could
Can I
do
do
that. He could do that to you as well. Then.
Yeah,
I
I
know we
guess
should
need.
be worried about adding too many options here too. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Okay.
use
All right.
you can use any melee attack there that you have and just say non-lethal damage. That's totally
Okay. I'm gonna just use non-lethal damage and
Okay.
gonna I'm gonna use the quarterstaff, bonk his head.
Give me an intelligence saving throw again. I'll point you in a direction if you can pass it.
Okay.
You can add your strength mod or your athletics modifier. Okay, it's still not enough. Okay, never mind. You're just like, I gotta knock this guy out. Gruzlak style.
There's no way Gruzlak can figure it out another way.
Yeah. That's okay.
How about wisdom? Like how about you how about make a like a perception to notice the way to run?
Okay. Well, I'll let you do a perception check. Yeah. It's just no, because that doesn't work, but it's for a reason I don't want to. It's something you already noticed. It's an intelligence check to connect something you noticed with another idea you had. So I would say it doesn't work for this specific situation.
Okay, all right. That's just and that makes sense. That makes sense. Just do that. I'm gonna just hit him. Quarterstaff, bonk. I hit.
A 16 misses.
Wreck this bonk.
That hits.
Yeah, damage. 10.
Okay. Anything else?
Offhand, bull whip.
Okay.
Whip your ass. Wreck this whip. Haha. Think you
Okay.
dodge this, huh? Never. Wow.
13. That's great.
13.
Okay.
And then 1d6. Just one. Man.
Okay. And you are raging?
No, not raging. I
Okay.
haven't raging.
But you did do reckless attack, so he's going to make 2 longsword attacks. He gets to roll with advantage.
Shit.
It's a 22 and a 24.
They both hit.
So he's going to do 1d8 plus 3. That's 7.
Fuck, I should go rage. Fuck.
And then 11 slashing.
Right.
He's then going to attack. He's then going to attack with his short sword. A 14's going to
He
miss.
can attack 3 times. What the fuck?
Wait. Yep. And a 16 misses. Okay, that's good for you.
Oh, wait. Oh.
It's
Nice. I saw
your
that.
turn.
Okay.
So 18 total.
Okay. So because he's hit me, I'm gonna go into rage.
Okay.
You hit me, Stubius! I mean, I hit him first. I'm gonna pull out my caber. 2 hand. Rage. Fuck. Advantage. Fuck.
Reckless attack. Okay. Oh, that's bad.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
What else you got?
Right. I got nothing.
Okay.
But I'm raging now.
You haven't been having a lot of luck in your rolls today.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, he's gonna hit twice. 22 total.
So it's 10.
Okay, and he misses with the short sword. It's your turn again.
Nice. Okay.
This is a close battle.
Alright, I can't just keep doing it. So now I'm enraging. I pull back my caber, throw down my caber on the ground. Use the quarterstaff. You know what? Hey, quarterstaff. Bonk.
That hits.
Damage. Awesome.
Nice.
And then blow whip. 18.
That hits.
Nice, nice. I don't want to reckless attack anymore. 11. And then
Okay.
plus 1d6. Oh,
Oh my god.
6.
Okay. He is below 25%. He looks extremely
Ah,
wounded. He's
nice.
about ready to pass out, but it is his turn, I believe. He comes in with 2 longsword attacks. You did not reckless attack. Both of those are
so
going to
he
miss.
missed.
Short sword, 13 misses. It's your turn.
Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, now it's the end. Okay, do that again. Hey. First staff bonk. 18.
That hits.
Right? Okay, damage.
Okay, and you finally push him against the wall. He hits his head, knocks out, falls to the ground. He's done. You were good.
Nice, nice.
Okay, the hall is one hall. It's perpendicular to the rooms. It's just like you walk out the door, you can go left or you can go right.
Left and right. I'm gonna
Good.
just go to the left because I remember Bernie say the party always go left.
Okay.
I can't go left. Bernie, I miss you. Doesn't go left.
Kyle used to say that when we used to play Star Wars. Party goes left. All right. So you go left and you are walking down this hallway. It's made of stone. You don't see any signs down here. You can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Perception. 21.
It's dimly lit, but at the end of the hall, you do see that it stops at a turret. So it looks like there's a spiral staircase that goes up some kind of circular building.
Spiral stair.
Yep. Would you like to ascend the spiral stairs or go back the way you came?
Spiral stair.
Spiral staircase. Just goes like a corkscrew up and around.
Yeah, just go up.
Okay.
What could be wrong?
The first room that you come across is on your right. It is a locked doorway, but you can see between slits in the door that it is a opulently decorated room. Richly decorated.
What does it mean?
Means it looks like somebody with a lot of money lives in there.
Let's go in.
Well, it's locked.
Oh, it's locked?
Yep. You can try to break the lock. It is a mechanical or like an iron lock. You can try to use your axe.
I put my ear at the door and trying to hear if there is any noise inside the door.
Sure. Roll perception.
Perception.
Man, when did he get smart?
You don't hear anybody behind the doorway. That doesn't mean that there is or isn't someone there. You just don't hear anything.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to try to get in?
Yeah, let's try sleight of hand.
Okay. You fail to understand the lock.
I'm gonna use caber to smash the door.
Okay.
There we go.
I need to roll an attack or the athletic.
You need to roll an attack.
Attack, okay. Caber. It think to hit.
It breaks the
Okay.
lock. The door swings wide, and inside, off to the right-hand side of the room, you see a drow female resting with her several legs and her like spider-like body hanging out, like her legs are just kind of hanging out. She's resting against a chair. She looks at you and she gasps, and she seems to be reaching over to grab something on the countertop.
Wait, fuck! It's a drider.
You can roll a nature check to know the answer to that.
Nature
We have seen a drider before.
17. Yeah, we
You-
have seen drider.
You could roll it.
before.
Oh, so then yes, you know that it's a drider.
What the fuck? Isn't drider is with the cultists? I charged at her.
You charge at her. You charge at the drider.
Yeah, and I transform to the. When I see her, I immediately transform to Boarman and charge at her.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Quickly roll an intelligence saving throw for me, Gruzlak.
Intelligence saving throw.
One of these days, something's gonna click in that Gruzlak brain of yours.
Ooh!
You should run. You hesitate. Should I be fighting this drider right now? Gruzlak's like realizing she's reaching for something on the table that looks like a spell casting implement.
Holy shit! Wow! Just by one time, it's like finally being smart.
You just get the feeling that you should run.
Danger sense! It finally worked! Okay, so now here's the pet plan. Wait, so where am I? I forgot. Like, I'm at a tower?
No, you're at the bottom of a dungeon.
Bottom of a dungeon. So even if I should run, even if I know I should run, where can I run? Where should I run? Can I?
I don't know. I can't tell you any more than that.
Just go back?
You can go back down the tube, which there is a current. It could suck you back out into the lake. You could also continue up the spiral stairs that you're on currently, or you could go down the hallway to the right side that you've not yet explored. You could simultaneously attack the drider, but your body is telling you that that's a bad idea.
You know what? Kind of just wrong. Just
Okay.
immediately wrong. Danger sense!
You exit
Wrong!
you exit the doorway.
Fight or flight. Now I choose flight.
Just as you go past through it, you see a firebolt explode behind you against the stone wall, and you hear it.
Dex saving throw, right?
No, a bolt, not a ball.
Oh, both. Okay.
And
But it didn't hit me.
Yeah, it didn't hit you. Are you running up the stairs or down the stairs the way you came?
I
What-
can't just go
what do you
back.
rem- Okay.
I can't just go back. Go back to trying to all the way back.
Okay,
And trying to go back to my teammates.
She is chasing you down the hallway. She's going to roll to cast Firebolt at you again as you're rushing back to the room. She misses, it hits the wall, and you're able to dip into the room with the big pool and the pipe. Are you jumping into the pool of water and going through the pipe?
Yes.
Roll athletics.
And so now I'm Boarman, right? I'm transformed.
Yep.
Okay, so I got athletic. Hey, I got advantage.
'Kay.
Even.
It's much easier this time. You hold your breath and the current takes you out of the pipe and dumps you out into the lake. When you resurface, you see your friends standing along the beach like, did you get the map? I'll let them take over for themselves now.
Welcome back, my brother. Did you get the map that we were sending you there for? Did you do it for the glory of Ponck?
That's why I'm there. Oh, okay. Nope. I forgot. Sorry.
So you didn't get it.
Yeah, what map you're talking about? Hey, that's forget about a map. I saw a drider inside there. What's going on? And he tried to kill me. A drider, spider lady. You remember that?
I think Ponck forgives you, bro, but I'm gonna need a minute or two.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go walk this off for a minute. Let me just go sing the Ponck song to myself for a minute. Ponck, yeah.
So
It's
not
gonna
only
take me a little bit.
I walk up to him and I'm like, so not only did you fail to get the map, but you also put them on high alert and alerted everybody that we're gonna be infiltrating them. Nice work, Gruzlak. Nice work.
And that's where we're gonna
Well,
stop
I
for the
said
day.
earlier, we might want to
It's
leave
not
town,
my
but maybe we
fault.
really should leave town.
I gotta
Maybe
give
this is the
them.
time we should get going.
I gotta give them a guilty little sad puppy boar eye.
Oh my god.
It doesn't work.
Puppy boar eyes.
I'm sad. Alright.
Okay.
Right. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
The
I
sad
don't
part
know.
is that like he really put his life at risk doing that.
He did. Yep. Yeah.
He really
Honestly,
laid it all on the line.
you did. And that fight with the Durgar went really well for you, but his AC was higher than yours. But if you'd fought that Drider, dude, if you'd failed that intelligence saving throw, that was the end of Gruzlak.
Oh, fuck.
We were around to
Wow.
revive you this time.
Why you always trying to kill me?
Well, you went to a very dangerous place. High risk, high reward. The high reward
We're
is you
literally
discover
doing
there's
everything-
a Drider.
We're literally doing everything we can to keep you alive. We're not
Pretty much,
trying to
yeah.
kill you. You're trying to kill you.
Yeah, how many times have you
should
died
I
in
know?
that or the party?
Oh, so
Alright,
good.
alright.
Thank goodness for
Like
that
I'm just
20.
being sad. His head is full down. Just follow the team.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm honestly, it's like kind of funny how he makes it through every time.
Oh yeah. He hasn't died in a while.
It's a miracle of Ponck. Gruzlak's still alive.
Right. There's a
Himself
Ponck.
is the
honestly,
miracle.
since he's been following Ponck and we've made that Ponck Corwin connection.
Things are better.
Been dying a lot
Yeah,
less.
Yeah, he's been
two
dying a lot
dogs
less.
watching for me.
He's
There's
been dying
two-
a lot less.
There's two D&D watching for me. Watch my back, guiding me. Oh, mighty Corwin, protect me! Ponck, lead the way!
Awesome.
I think actually Ponck would rather have your back.
Yeah. Corwin will get the front.
Yes.
Awesome. So good.
I got your back.
Well, thanks to everybody for tuning in to our stream today. We'll see you next time with episode number 10. Let's see what these guys
Thank
do.
you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that was super fun. GG.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate this strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my